What is up, YouTube? What's up, PlayStation Nation? Welcome to another What's Up PlayStation podcast, episode 8. What's Up PlayStation podcast is a PlayStation-centric podcast where we give you guys the latest and the greatest PlayStation news for the week. I am Jay Bari, and I'm also joined by my man, my main man, my broski. The man that keeps it so NY, like the boys that make PlayStation. Mr. Gaming with Persona. Yo, Persona, what's good, bruh?
Yo, what is good, Bari? What is good, chat? What is good, world? Listen, man, it's your boy Persona, also known as Gaming with Persona, one half of the What's Up PlayStation podcast, aka WUPS crew. WUPS boys in the building. And it is good to be here with my boy, my bro, Bari, man. Another Saturday, man. A lot has happened this week, Bari. A lot.
Oh, man.
And we can't. And if you, it is funny because if you follow our respective channels, you know how we feel about a lot of this stuff. So it's good for me and Bari to come together on the What's Up PlayStation podcast and really talk about everything. This is probably going to be, and you know, we're PlayStation centric, but this show is going to be extra PlayStation centric. Yeah. Like this is a PlayStation to the core episode that I think you guys are going to love. Shout out to everybody here. We appreciate you. We hope you guys and girls enjoy the show. And yeah, glad to be here.
Yeah, also, just to keep in mind, a lot of PlayStation news today, but a lot of things that we're going to talk about, you know, some of the stuff we have to mention, you know, Xbox. I know a lot of people, once we mention that name, it becomes, oh my God, I'm clicking off. But it's not going to be, you know, anything fanboy, and we're just comparing what's tangible evidence here as far as what console's offering and the other one is offering. But and also the price and all that stuff. But we're definitely going to get into it and talk about it, man. But it's feel good to be back again on this Saturday morning with my boy Persona, man. Guys, we had a lot stored for you guys when it comes to What's Up PlayStation. We're tinkering, we're planning, you know, and we can't wait to actually put all that stuff out there, you guys, to check it out. But if you guys want to support the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, share the stream out so we can get the PlayStation Nation in here. It is much appreciated. We are trying to get like 1,000 subscriber goal, you know, by the end of this month. It's looking kind of rough. I mean, we are currently at 551 subscribers. So, you know, hopefully PlayStation Nation is like, oh my God, what's going on here? What's up, PlayStation Podcast? Subscribe, you know. But, you know, eventually we'll get to that 1,000, you know, goal. But we appreciate everybody that support the channel so far. And hopefully you guys enjoy this episode here, because it's going to be a good one. You know what I mean? But yo, Persona, you know how we started out.
Of course.
The games for the week, Persona, man. On the PlayStation 4, the games for the week for September 14th to September 20th. And we're going to talk about it, man. So here we go, guys. Letting you guys know what came out this week. So, what came out this week? First game up here is Spot the Difference. Can you spot the difference, Persona? I can't, but you can?
I can't either.
Okay,
no,
all right.
I can't either.
I just wanted to ask. eFootball PES 2021 season update. Fluxteria Space Battle. Spelunky 2. Woo! Spelunky 2 is looking good, man. Great reviews out there.
Yeah, it does look pretty dope, yeah.
Wreckfest Complete Edition. Active Neurons 2. Kerbal Space Program Enhanced Edition Complete. EXP Parasite. Blast Brawl 2, Persona. You can't forget about Blast Brawl 1, but Blast Brawl 2, amazing. You know, Off-Road Racing Buggy X ATV X Moto. Yo, that's a cop right there, guys. A lot of X's in that title. You guys should be buying that. Pacer. Then we got here Commandos 2 HD Remastered, Crisis Remastered, Gorst, Paterians HD Remaster, Tamiku WWE 2K Battlegrounds. And that looks kind of fun too.
Yeah, that looks really fun. I'm not gonna lie. That's something that I definitely was interested in picking up for sure.
Yep. So a lot of cool games that came out. A lot of smaller, games.
A light week.
Yeah, light week, but it was pretty impactful with with the critical reception of some of these games, like Spelunky. I think there's another one that reviewed really well too. Oh, the game of the week for me, the spotlight game of the week is coming up, which is 13 Sentinels. But we're gonna talk about that next week. Well, Persona Man. Those are the games for the week. But what is your spotlight game of the week? And explain spotlight game as well for the people that don't understand what the spotlight is. But
yeah, of course. So, guys, spotlight is essentially where myself and Bari, we provide you guys with a game that we think you guys would you guys enjoy, you like, or something that you should keep an eye out for, because this might be a game that you might enjoy. So that's the spotlight. We do it every week. And for this week, my spotlight game is going to have to be Call of Duty Black Ops
the vibes.
Alpha.
The
alpha came out Friday. I was playing it literally as soon as I got off of work. I cut off my work laptop, and I just pulled out the controller and I was on it for 5 hours. Really great game, really fun. And the alpha is free for everybody, so you don't have to pre-order Call of Duty Cold War in order to play the alpha. You can go to the PlayStation Store. It's only found on the PlayStation Store. You can go on the PlayStation Store. You can download it. You can play it for yourself. See if you like it. See if you don't. It's definitely got some work. And Bari and I will talk about this later in the show. But it's got some work to it that it needs to be done. I definitely has some work that it needs. But as at its core, I love the game a lot. It's a really great game. I'm really having fun, and it's pretty much going to be all I'm playing this weekend. So, Call of Duty Cold War Alpha, that's my spotlight game.
And I'm right there with you, man. Call of Duty, Black Ops Cold War. Alpha is amazing, having a lot of fun. There are some, things I think they could fix with the game, but overall, it is a very, very good Call of Duty game so far. And remember, this is an alpha. This is a super, super early build of the game. According to what Treyarch said, when the Call of Duty YouTubers and influencers are playing it, this is a really early build of the game, and that's the same build that we're playing, that the influencers played, when the multiplayer got revealed. But yeah, it's running pretty good. A few little issues here and there. That I want them to address. I already tweeted them all that stuff already, and we're going to talk about that stuff later on as well. But like Persona said, it's free too. So it's not going to hurt you to try it out. Also, you don't even need Plus to try it out. You can just try it out.
No.
Really? Oh shit! You don't need PS Plus to try out the alpha. You just download it and play it.
It's very consumer friendly with PlayStation.
Very, very consumer friendly. Very, very transparent within the the Call of Duty block. I think certain areas need Plus though. I think they said Germany and Japan or something like that. They said, but
as long as where I'm at, don't need Plus.
you know the vibes. You know the vibes. But Persona.
Yeah. Let's
get into the news, man, because there was some type of news that came out this week. They had an event that came out. Nothing really too important, but I just want to let you know that the PlayStation 5 is launching November 12th here in North America, and the digital version is $399 and the physical version is $499. No big deal, right?
The release date and stuff got announced this week. Oh, I don't have to be a grumpy Persona this week.
Grumpy Persona this week, man. I know a lot of you guys is looking forward to it, but no.
I'm in a good mood this week, man. I'm really I'm excited. Go ahead, set it up so we can go in. Set it up.
So PlayStation, the first news we're going to talk about, we're going to break down the PlayStation conference or the event that happened this Wednesday. So going backwards, right? We're gonna start for the price and the release date, and then we're gonna move into the front of the event, talking about what games were shown and give our thoughts from there. But $399, $499 Persona, man. How was those prices looking? And so they are launching 2 days after the Xbox Series S and Xbox Series X. And the Xbox Series S is $299 and Series X is $499, the same price as the physical edition of the PS5, man. But how you feeling about the launch day and the pricing, man?
So I gotta everybody, we have to give Bari his L.
Oh yeah, right? yeah.
Because you know, I'm definitely starting off with this because what if last podcast or the podcast before, Bari was super like, listen, I think it's gonna be $450. I think it's gonna be digital $399 and physical $450 because they're gonna want to undercut. I'm like, Bari, I don't think this is gonna happen here. Nah, I think it is. Yeah, so we all gonna have to give Bari.
I definitely take the L right there with the physical edition, but I was right with the digital. Just let you know. Okay.
All right, so you get a lowercase L. Fine.
I get a lowercase L.
Lowercase L. But yeah, so when it comes to the price, it's definitely in the ballpark of what I thought it was. I think the price is great. Actually, I really think it's a good price. And you know, I was saying this on Twitter earlier this morning. With the digital version of the PlayStation 4 being $400, and you're not losing any of that power, like there's no power trade-off. It's literally just a digital console. It still has the same power level as the physical version, and it's $100 cheaper. That's that's a home run right there. Like that is seriously great because when you're looking at the games and looking at everything that's coming out, you're like, it's that much more enticing. Like, damn, it's the same price as the PlayStation 4, right? We're in that same ballpark. It's a good deal. It's like the launch lineup is solid, and we'll talk about that later. But the launch lineup is solid.
It's great.
Is really, yeah, it's fantastic. You know, let's get the right words out there. It's a fantastic lineup, right?
It's stupendous.
So, stupendous. It's marvelous.
It's marvelous.
So, you know, I'm happy that the price and things like that are out there. It's a great price, great deal. And some people, you know, I see them throwing away their convictions, right? Their stance. They move their stance when they seen that $400 digital edition. Because that digital edition is sold out on the PlayStation official store and it's sold out everywhere else. And I'm like, listen, that digital is going to be a hot commodity. So the price is good. What else did you ask about? What else were we?
The release date.
Right? We're starting at price only, right?
The price and release date.
Release date. So with the release date, November 12th, that is, it's a good date, right? I feel like it's not too bad. Like it's in a good place. I feel like the Thursday or the Friday would have been a good day. I feel like Friday probably would have been a crazy day because COD and all these launch games and everything else. So the fact that it's releasing Thursday is really dope. I think.
Wait. We right. You said you like the release date because it's releasing before Call of Duty.
Yeah, it gives me a chance to preload on the PS5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I mean that should preload quick.
It should, yeah, you're right. But you know, it's releasing before, so like it's like that week is just going to be such a crazy week because there's literally like 15 games releasing.
Yeah.
On that within that week, like big budget AAA games, like it's going to be a crazy week. So I'm excited. I love the release date. I think it's a great day right before the holidays. I'm taking time off.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm taking some time off.
100%.
But what about you, Bari? What's your thoughts?
I like the release date too. I felt like if they would have released it anything past the 13th week, you know, that's a little bit too long for me. And I always knew that it wouldn't launch around like, you know, the 28th week or anything like that because they want the console to be out there in weeks time before, Black Friday hit, make sure that they can, restock in some of those stores and stuff like that. But it's kind of a weird release date, to be honest with you, on a Thursday. I've never seen a console release on a Thursday. I've seen consoles release Friday. I've seen some release on Sundays, but on a Thursday, it's weird. But I'm not mad at it because, it's going to be a extra longer weekend for me because of that,
Yeah, I just wonder why they didn't release the week before. That strikes me as, I'm curious why. Like, I wonder why they didn't just go with the 6th, right?
Yeah.
And let that be the day that they release the console. But either way, the date is still dope.
Yeah, I feel like they should have released the 6th, man. I'd have loved that, but I guess they wanted to be close to Call of Duty as much as possible. A lot of the third party games as well have moved their release date. Like Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Can I Get $1? It moved it to the 12th as well. So it's releasing right when the PlayStation 4. Do you want to talk about the launch lineup before we talk about the actual games showing at the conference, or talk about the games showing and then talk about the launch lineup?
I think we can talk about the launch lineup first. What do you think?
All right, let's do the launch lineup here. PlayStation 5 launch lineup. It's looking pretty sweet, guys.
Solid.
It's looking kind of sexy, to be honest with you. So we have Spider-Man Miles Morales launching, Sackboy: A Big Adventure, Destruction All-Star, Demon Souls, Astro's Playroom, which is preloaded on everybody's PlayStation 5, Demon Souls. Oh, I said Demon Souls already. Godfall, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Can I Get $1? The Madden with the little updates, Dirt 5, Destiny Beyond Light, Call of Duty, Black Ops Cold War, Watch Dogs Legions. They updated, say they're launching on the 25th of November. I think it got delayed. Devil May Cry Special Edition, NBA 2K, and there's obviously little other games here and there, like I think the Pathless is launching, Bug Snacks is launching with the console as well. But this is just a good picture, so I was like, let me throw it up there, man. But what's your thoughts on this launch lineup, man? It's pretty bananas.
This launch lineup is stupendous. Nah, honestly, this is really such a solid. Like, I'm so impressed and so happy with this launch lineup. I mean, Godfall, Spider-Man, Sackboy, Demon Souls alone are like big heavy hitters. Big heavy hitters. And we're getting all of those on the same day. This is going to be a historic lineup for PlayStation. Like, I can't see someone looking at this list of games here with the picture that you have up. I can't see someone looking at this list and not being impressed.
Yeah.
It's very, very hard to not be impressed with this list, because there is literally something on this list for every single gamer.
Yep.
Every genre, there's something here for you. So for me, I'm excited with this list, and I'm picking up everything on this list except for Dirt, in the sports games.
Nah, for me, I ain't picking up no Watch Dogs yet. I'm not picking up Dirt, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Can I Get $1? You're not getting my dollar. Madden, no. NBA 2K, no. And everything else, yep. Everything else is pretty much cocked.
Everything else is getting picked up, yeah. So that's a lot of money being spent day one. The console, and then like each game, and it's you spend it over $1,000.
And the thing is, not everybody's gonna be buying like 6, 8 games right away.
Right?
No. There's people gonna buy like 1 or 2, but you have a good selection.
Yeah, I think like the top 3 most bought games here, and I'm only going to say the exclusives, right? So I think the games that are going to be most bought here is going to be Spider-Man and Demon Souls. I think Spider-Man and Demon Souls are definitely going to break sales records, because Demon Souls is widely popular, and everyone wants this. Like, everyone is clamoring for this game, and it's exclusive to PlayStation 5, and it's coming out launch day. that's more than enough reason for a lot of people to just go out and pick up a PS5. Plus, I never played Demon Souls on PS3. I know. You know, don't beat me up. So I'm excited as well because I'm like, wow, I really want. From what I've seen with the gameplay, this looks amazing, and I'm like, I can see myself playing this and actually enjoying it. I'm not really a Souls player.
Yeah,
and then COD, Bari, COD.
Yo, listen. Yo, I'm no lie, Persona is that. Yo, it's gonna be a hard weekend, man. Because you got Miles Morales. I'm a huge like Little Big Planet fan, so Sackboy, Destruction All Stars. I'm definitely gonna try that out. Demon Souls. I'm definitely gonna give that another run. But yo, really and truly,
let me ask you a question, Bari. I want to ask you a question, and think about this because I know you're getting a lot of games on this list, right?
Mm-hmm.
What game are you going to boot up first on your PlayStation 5?
Okay, so yesterday when we were streaming, I said Godfall, but to be honest, the true answer is going to be Spider-Man Miles Morales.
I was gonna say, man, it's got to be Spider-Man. It can't be nothing else but Spidey.
Godfall is definitely going to be the second one. Like, you know, when I get to a comfortable area in the story with Spider-Man, I'll be like, all right, let me stop that here, and I definitely want to boot up Godfall. No joke. I'm super excited for that, man, because I want to.
Give me the order. So top 3. So first boot up game, second boot up game, third boot up game. What 3 games are you going to boot up first?
Spider-Man, Godfall, Spider-Man, Godfall, and then Demon Souls.
Okay. For me, Spider-Man, I'm gonna boot up first. Then I'm gonna boot up Godfall. Then honestly, I'm gonna boot up COD, man.
You want to see the ray tracing?
I need to see the ray tracing and everything on this Call of Duty. So COD, and then maybe Demon Souls. Demon Souls or COD. I gotta see because I
gotta see. You know, we're gonna get into this, but I gotta see the PS5 exclusives and how that looking. You know? What I mean?
Yeah. I'm gonna say Demon Souls too. I gotta
because Demon Souls, you know, we jumping ahead. It got confirmed it's a PS5 exclusive game built for the PS5. You know, and we're going to emphasize on that a lot here in this podcast. But I definitely want to see how that's looking. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I get that.
But very, very strong launch lineup, man. And I'm very satisfied with this launch lineup. Obviously, if they would have had like Kena, if they would have had Deathloop as well, sheesh,
man, that would have been hard. That would have been hard to choose from.
Yo, if those games in there, some of them games might have had to been like, I gotta wait on this. You know, there's no way I'm gonna play all of this right away.
Yeah,
but
like that would have been Kena, Deathloop. That's too many. That's too many launch games, bro. That's way too much. Like, man.
Yo, but Persona, man.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the games that were shown at the PlayStation 5 conference. Don't worry, yo, guys, strap in. We got a lot of news to talk about. It's a very, very busy week. And this is what we've been waiting for when it comes to PlayStation news. So definitely strap in, guys, because it's gonna be a goodie. Persona, man. Listen, bro. I don't even know how to start this, bro. But Persona, you know me, right?
Yes.
I know you.
Yes.
But you know me more than I know you. But I know you more than you know me.
Yes.
And you know that we love some Final Fantasy.
Yes, sir.
And Final Fantasy 16 was shown at this PlayStation 5 conference, Persona, and it's looking amazing.
Yes, it is. Yes.
Listen, all right, so the rumors was there, right? But obviously, it's still a shock just to see that, you know, on the screen, and I'm looking at this game, and it's, you know, at first they came out and they said it's being, you know, this is running on PC to emulate the PlayStation 5 experience, so it's not running on PlayStation 5. That's telling me that the game is probably 2 years out. But the same developers that made The Realm Reborn, the same director, he is in charge of this game, and they also brought over the director of like the combat for Devil May Cry. So that's why you see the combat looking more very, very actiony and all that stuff. But the game is looking great. This is obviously an early build, but for an early build, for them to show all this in-game content that you're seeing here, this is in-game cutscenes here, this is in-game battles that we're seeing here for such an early build, that gives me a lot of hope that, you know, yeah, I'm going to say 2 years, but you never know. We might get it earlier than possible. But yeah, what's your thoughts, man?
So if you were watching either my stream or Bari's live reaction stream when this first was shown, I was like a kid in a candy store. I was surprised because we were seeing the rumors like 2 days before, and y'all know how I feel about these insiders and all these rumors with everything that was circling PlayStation for the last couple of months. So I really have been writing off a lot of rumors. I'm like, man, this is all bull. I'm not trying to hear this, whatever. So you know, I wasn't really thinking too much out of it, and I wasn't going into this show expecting this, right? And I think that's why my hype was even higher. I mean, I love Final Fantasy. I've loved Final Fantasy since I was a kid, right? So seeing this just on that level, just on this level, just makes me excited off rip. But seeing this first and not expecting this is what made it that much greater for me, because we're already hyped up about the PlayStation 5. We're hyped up about the games. We're hyped up about, you know, the future of gaming with PlayStation and all these different things. Then to see this, Bari, ladies and gentlemen, I this is why I love gaming, man.
Thanks.
Like, I'm serious, man. This is why I love gaming, because games like this, Final Fantasy is one of my favorite franchises of all time, man. Like, it resonates with me so deeply. And I'm just so happy to see this, because seeing this after coming from 15, I was so disappointed with 15. So disappointed. And just seeing and they showed us, Bari, they showed us a lot. They showed us a lot, man. With this Final Fantasy, like, we saw a lot here.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, it's early, but it's a lot of gameplay that was in here. You know what I mean?
That's what was so much more amazing about it, Bari. We saw so much gameplay and got a glimpse of the story. We saw Shiva, we saw Titan, we saw Ifrit, we saw like yo, my hype is just too great here, bro. And this looks so great. And what makes it so much sweeter, Bari? Ask me, Bari, what makes it that so much more sweeter? Ask me.
Yo, what makes it so much more sweeter?
It's a PlayStation 5 console exclusive. That is what makes this even that much more sweeter, Bari. This is a PlayStation 5 exclusive game, or PlayStation exclusive game. That is insane. That PlayStation snagged this up, Bari.
Give me
your thoughts, man.
They spend that money, man. Yo, so anybody that knows me, Final Fantasy is my favorite franchise, you know, gaming franchise to play. I love Final Fantasy. Played majority of pretty much all of them outside of like 11. 14 I didn't really put that much time into, but I have played it. But yeah, everything else, yeah, I have played. And just seeing this game here, yo, I legit was like in tears of joy, man. If you guys seen the reactions that I had, I was legit in tears of joy. I will be doing a breakdown for this trailer as well, because there's a lot of key tidbits here, and there's some trickery that's being done here as far as with the little kid and what he represents. But I'm gonna break that down in there. But going action based with the combat, it looks really, really good. It looks really, really fast paced. You know, I know a lot of people are gonna be like, "Oh, we want turn based and all that stuff," but then they end up not buying the game regardless. Which I despise people like that. but there's the story in this game just from based off this trailer. I know is going to be amazing. You know, with the different factions and the different icons that everybody of a certain like faction represent. There's a lot of key things here. Oh, bringing a dragoon. Yeah, you fighting a dragoon, bro. Come on, man. This game is gonna be amazing. I'm so hyped for this. PlayStation 5 exclusive. It's coming to PC as well. But yeah, if we get this,
Bari, you know what's funny too? I'm sorry to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
I just want to point because I've watched this trailer about 5, 6, 10 times, right? In 4K.
Mhm.
And you know what I noticed here with oh boy, with the short haired dude?
Yeah.
You notice he's using the summons powers in his combos.
Exactly. All of them. All of them.
Yeah, all of them. He's because you saw like the fist. Because when I watched the trailer like the 4th time, I was looking specifically at him in his combat because I'm like his combat looks so great, but it looks different, and I'm looking, and when I seen him do the flaming wing attack, and then I looked at Phoenix, I'm like, wait a second. Yeah, then I looked at Titan, and he was doing the fist move.
Yep.
I was like, wait a second.
Each faction.
And then I'm looking at the fire, and I'm like, wait a second.
Each faction represents a different they call them icons here. I'm pretty sure there's summons, but as you can see, the Titan. People they'll fighting and looking for the Shiva's dominant, the person that represent Shiva. So they're fighting against each factions, and obviously it looked like the Titans as well. They kind of evaded within the Phoenix area. But the trick is that the little boy, he represents Phoenix, right? Summon.
Yeah.
But he turned into Ifrit. That was him that turned into Ifrit. If you guys listen to the trailer, they're gonna say his name. It's like no,
the dude. Yeah,
they're gonna say stop it. And there's an area where he looks up, and his power, just went up in the sky, and he turns. And Phoenix came and got summoned into that. But that wasn't him turning into Phoenix. That was actually him turning. He actually turned into one of the dominants. So,
and I'm assuming the dude with the sword, he has the ability to. I don't want to say control these icons, but something about him makes him really special, where he can gain some of the icons' powers.
Yeah, both of them. The two characters.
Able to use them. Yeah, they're both special.
Yeah,
he's able to use their powers in the way that he uses them.
I think if you're a guardian of the dominant, you're endued with the power of the summon. That's what I think is going to happen here.
He can use multiple summons.
No, he can't.
He can use multiple. He was using because he was using the flame wing, and then he was also using Titan's punch ability.
That was the other character. There's two characters. They're not the same.
Which one are we talking? Are you talking about the one with the armor? Or are you talking about the other guy with the short hair?
There's one guy with the tattoo on his face. That's the That's the guy that was using Titan's ability with the fist. The cut. It was a cut from a different character.
I thought that was the other guy.
No, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you right here.
Oh wow. Okay. I'm looking at it wrong then. It's still amazing though. Yeah. The fact that I picked up on that he was using their abilities. So I'm like, this looks.
This guy right here.
This looks interesting.
He's the guardian of the little kid, and you're gonna see his combat. He's using the Phoenix abilities here, where you see the flaming wing. He's using fire.
Yeah, this short hair guy, right? Yeah, this guy with he's going to use the Phoenix abilities. But then there's another part where he uses the fist ability, Titan's ability. That's not him. Or is that the other guy?
Yeah, that's the other character. Yeah,
that's the other character.
Yeah.
Okay. I could have swore it was him. Maybe because I'm looking at the ability and not him. That's why I'm thinking it's him.
Yeah, I'm going to show you. Hold up. Fast forward to here.
Yeah, fast forward a little bit to when he was fighting in the Dragoon area.
Yep, he find the Dragoon right here. See, that's a different character right here. That's the other guy where he's fighting against this monster. That's the other guy fighting against the monster. See, he's using the fist.
No, but there's also a part. Let it play out a little bit. Yeah, because there's a part where the other character also uses the fist. The one that uses the Phoenix powers. Let it play. Yeah, I see it here. Let it play.
I just seen it. Yeah.
Yeah, you see it, right? Yeah. That's what I'm saying. He uses the Phoenix wing, but then he also uses the fist power.
But yeah, that wasn't the same dude. That's the other guy.
Oh, I see it. It is a different guy. All right, cool. My fault. Sorry.
Oh yeah, so I just caught that because he's using the Phoenix ability as well. He must be like something special. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That the characters can use multiple icon abilities.
This guy, right? Yeah, maybe, yeah. Maybe
that's what I'm saying. The fact that they're using multiple icon abilities, these guys I think these two guys here, the two main older guys, are special in some way where they're able to use these, like, you know, some type of like higher form being, you know how Final Fantasy games are, where that there's like a character that's just super special and that's your character. I think that's what this is here with both of them, but they're both on separate. So this is my theory, right? And I'm sorry, guys, we're going to move on, but this is Final Fantasy, and this is how you know we love Final Fantasy so much. So this is my theory. The short-haired guy that's supposed to protect the child, and then the armored guy, they're both separate factions, right? And in their separate factions, they're both special because they're able to use more than one icon ability. So I'm thinking in the beginning, these two may be enemies, but something happens in the story where they have to come together and they have to fight a greater being or a greater evil than what their two factions are fighting. So the two factions are still fighting, but they two themselves come together. And the child is a big part of that. Now, I'm not saying Ifrit is going to be the quote unquote big evil, but something with the child and his abilities, especially with him summoning Ifrit, something's going to happen to where he is going to be the key to stopping whatever evil it is, even though he also has quote unquote evil inside of him with Ifrit.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying?
I feel like because you see the main thing, they got Phoenix fighting Ifrit. There's definitely going to be something that's representative, something with the little kid, because that was he's a dominant of Phoenix, and then Ernest turned it into Ifrit. So it looks like probably like Ifrit is trying to sneak out or something. It's going to be. I agree with you with the story that they're going to come together and clash against and fight against the greater good. I agree with that part.
Yeah. So I'm excited. I'm excited for this game, man. Like I can just start. The theories are just gonna keep rolling, man. I got so many theories.
That's what they said too. They said they're gonna let you think about all the theories and stuff for the game. Yeah, they want you guessing.
The theories, man. I just got so many. Now and I swear we'll move on. I'm sorry, we'll move on after this. But another theory I have is, what if it's two separate stories that come together at the end? So one half of the story you play as the short-haired dude where you protect the boy, and then the other half is where you're playing as the knight and you see his side, kind of like Last of Us Part 2. You get what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
It feels like two separate stories. It feels like two separate stories here, because you got the knights and the guards with with Titan, the icon Titan, but then you also got him with the Phoenix and Ifrit.
Yeah, you're probably getting like two different sides of the story.
Yeah. And it just comes together at the end.
Probably could be like
comes together at some point.
Like how Crash was. Remember that movie Crash? How they told everybody a different story, but everybody came colliding at the end. Yeah. Well, a lot of theories with this Final Fantasy 16, but you know we're hella excited to see this game, and I can't lie to you, having it PlayStation 5 exclusive, it feels even more good.
Even better.
I said more good, even better.
Yeah. A lot better.
A lot better. But moving along, the next game that they showed here, Persona, it looked amazing, but it definitely drew a lot of controversy within the PlayStation community and just outside in general. And that's Spider-Man Miles Morales. The game is looking amazing.
Yes.
On that PS5, but it is not only a PlayStation 5 game. So Insomniac came out and they announced later, after the video went up when everybody's watching the stream, that this game, Spider-Man Miles Morales, is also coming to the PlayStation 4. According to the blog article, it is being developed from the ground up for the PlayStation 5, but it's also coming to PS4. I don't know how that works. I'm not a developer, but from what I've seen in the showcase, it looks amazing. Yes. You know, the combat, just the visual aspects with him walking around in Harlem. It looks amazing, man. The detail, everything looks amazing. Him in some Timbs. Yo, Persona, we from NYC, man.
Yeah.
Just seeing him in some Timbs and the Sherlin. Come on, bro. You know the vibes.
That was nice.
You know the vibes, man. He out here, yo.
That was nice. I ain't gonna lie. That was official.
Yeah. So the gameplay look amazing, man. The game looks amazing, but it was a little disheartening.
The game looks phenomenal.
Yeah, it was a little disheartening hearing that it's coming to PS4 as well. But what's your thoughts overall and Spider-Man when they showed it at the conference? We'll talk about the PS4 stuff a little bit later. I'm going to read the developer comments as well.
Yes. So with Spider-Man Miles Morales, man, I'm a huge Spider-Man fan. Been a fan of Spider-Man again since I was a kid. Seeing Miles Morales and seeing this game actually finally come to a fully realized Spider-Man Miles Morales game, I think is a really great thing. Parker is definitely my favorite, but it's good to see Miles Morales get shine like this, right? Miles Morales as a character in the first Marvel Spider-Man was really great. I'm glad that they did decide to flesh him out like this and give him his own game, his own story. From what we've seen so far with the world here, and again, I watched this in 4K, this game is very, very, very beautiful. It is a very beautiful game. It's amazing to see how dense and real the world looks as he's walking through the world.
How detailed it is.
The detail is mind blowing. Shout out to the Timbs. Shout out to the Timbs, New York in the building, man. I love to see the Timbs. And then don't forget the snorkel. My man had a snorkel on, bruh. And for those that don't know what a snorkel is, it's a North Face, the furry jacket that Miles had on. In New York, we call those snorkels. That's old school. So my man's had on a snorkel and things like that. And then to kind of see some of the enemies and get like a glimpse of what the state that the world is in after everything that Peter had to do in the first game is really great to see. And then we see the combat, man. The combat for this game is out of this world. Crazy. I would even go a step further and say that I feel like, from what I'm seeing, I think I'm going to enjoy this combat a little bit more than Peter Parker's in the first game. Now, that's a big thing to say. We haven't touched the game yet. I'm only going off of what I see.
Miles has some cool abilities, though.
Gameplay.
Miles has some cool abilities, so.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like his abilities, like his actual abilities just look like the Bioshock, the Bioelectric. When he did that, especially when he did the AoE where it brought them all up in the air.
Yeah, that was fire.
I was amazed. I was amazed. I was like, yo, this.
You know, there's going to be like a trophy for that. Like, yo, bring like 5 enemies at once and
in the air or something.
And defeat all of them or something.
Yeah. So, seeing the combat and things like that of the game, seeing the world and how beautiful it looks, especially in motion when Miles is fighting, is just phenomenal. And one more thing, and I'll let you get your part. It's just shout out to Insomniac for doing such a good job of making this game feel like a comic book. You get what I mean? It feels very comic book-ish. Very comic bookish game, like in a good way. Like this just feels so authentic. Like when you see it in motion, when you see your surroundings and what's going on, and like you understand how comics are and how Spider-Man is and things like that. Insomniac is hitting all points here, and I have to give them kudos and credit. So shout out to Insomniac, and I can't wait for this game. It's great.
Yo, Persona, the music, bruh. Yo.
Oh yeah, the music for this game I think is gonna be really great.
they got the comic book superhero music playing, but they dropping the beat on the joint. I was like, yo,
it's flowing with how you fight. It seems like
they need to keep that in the game, bro. Hopefully that is in the game. It stays, man, because that music was fire, yo. But the combat looking very, very clean. You know what I'm noticing as well? When I was watching the trailer, I was like, you know, when you play Spider-Man 2018, and you go to take, like a photo mode, and then in the photo mode, you want that picture looking crisp, right? You want to look it clean, so you up the detail, you put a little bit of the FOV up a little bit, and you see the detail of the suit that's a little bit better and all that stuff, where you can get that photo mode. This game looking like photo mode that's running all the time. You know,
what I'm saying.
how the quality of his suit and all that stuff, it just looks like how the photo mode would be, you know, in a still picture. And I'm just like, look at it. You can see every little fiber of his suit. Like, ridiculous, yo. I'm not saying that Spider-Man PS4 you couldn't do that, but you guys know what I'm talking about. When you go photo mode,
it's even better here.
Yeah.
Like, it's good in Spider-Man 2018, but it's like it's even better here, which is crazy.
Absolutely, man. And the destruction is what's going on. Like him using the abilities, the Venom, you know, blast and all the electrical abilities that he's using, and just seeing the destruction pop up out the air when he's doing that stuff. I'm like, yo, that's kind of fire. Like, you know what I mean? Like, normally Spider-Man, you know, he throw like a explosive, or you throw like electric ability, or you punch somebody. The environment is not really interacting with you in the PS4 version, you know what I mean, in 2018.
Yeah.
But in here, the environment is actually interacting with your movements and stuff. So that's a cool little detail.
This bridge scene when he was trying to hold the bridge together, yo, this was just such amazing to see, man. Like, it was just.
And also, a key point is that, you remember the first showcase. This is how the trailer ended, right? In the first showcase, a lot of people saying it's not gameplay. You got proved wrong here. Gameplay. You know, it was actual gameplay that was running here. This area right here. This little scene right here.
When he's holding the woman and running, right?
Yep. You know, it's actually in the game. You know what I mean? Where people was
no
like
cutscenes.
People was like, "Oh, that's not going to happen, right? That's not going to happen." Well, that's actually in the game. But the game looking great. I can't wait to play it. It got confirmed that it's going to be 50 gigs as well. But we're going to scroll back here to this part of the trailer where it's also coming to PlayStation 4. And this is where the lies kind of begin. You know, everybody's like hinting the lies of PlayStation. But really and truly, this is where it begins, because when we was watching the live stream, it didn't highlight anything PlayStation 4. You know, we found that out after the live stream, which I find very, very disingenuous from PlayStation to do something like that. Where, at the end of the day, if this game came, I'm not upset that the game's coming to PlayStation 4. I'm just upset that you had to kind of hide the fact that it's coming to PlayStation 4. Right from the jump, you could have just announced that the game is coming to PlayStation 4. You know what I mean? Yeah, we'd have had a little, you know, oh damn, I wish they could have took full advantage of the PlayStation 5, but at the end of the day, I would have been like, okay, that's cool. You know, I'm still playing on a PlayStation 5 like we are now. But waiting until the last minute to announce that, I feel like it's a little bit disheartening, and a little disappointed in PlayStation doing that. But here's what they actually said here when it comes to PlayStation, you know, 5. It says beyond the thrilling gameplay, the gameplay video shows off some of the amazing visuals that are available for the game on PlayStation 5. We're taking advantage of next gen and many more ways as well for the PlayStation 5, from the silky smooth targeted 60 frames per second frame rate performance mode, to feeling the bioelectric Venom energy coursing through your fingertips via the haptic feedback on a DualSense controller, to hearing a Marvel's New York surround you in lush 3D audio. Spider-Man Miles Morales will be a showpiece for the PS5. We're also excited to reveal that Spider-Man Miles Morales will be arriving both on PS5 and PS4. Yes, that's right. We know some of you may transition to PS5 at different times, which is why it was important to us to release the latest title in the Marvel Spider-Man universe on both consoles. Standard edition is going to be $50, and the Ultimate Edition is going to be $70. Where they say the game is still going to look amazing on PS4 and PS Pro, but it's not going to have all those enhancements like the PS5 version is going to have. And it's also going to be a free upgrade path. If you buy it on PS4, you'll be able to get it on PS5 whenever you get the PS5 or whatnot. Also, with the Ultimate Edition, it's going to come with the Marvel Spider-Man Remastered. So they're saying that they're saying here the remaster for the PS5 is no simple upres. As many games, our assets have been completely updated to take advantage of the PlayStation 5 console horsepower. You'll see better looking characters with improved skin, eyes, hair, and facial animations, including our new next gen Peter Parker. You'll also see ray trace reflections and ambient shadows, improved lighting, more pedestrians and vehicles stretching further into the distance. And the same optional performance mode offered in Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales, allowing you to finally play the game at a targeted 60 frames per second frame rate. Will be supporting near instant loading, 3D audio, and the DualSense controller haptic feedback. Lastly, we're adding 3 amazing new Spider-Man suits, new photo mode features, and new trophies for those of you looking to platinum the game all over again. So Persona, the sounding of this remaster is no real simple remaster like an upres. They're doing a lot of things going on here with this remaster. New trophies, new photo mode, new suits, all the DualSense features, the PS5 features, new next gen Spider-Man, Peter Parker as well. How do you guys feel? How you feel about how they pushed the PS4 version of Miles Morales, and how you feel about the whole Spider-Man remastered for the PS5? There's no upgrade path to that outside of getting the Ultimate Edition for Miles Morales.
The short version, PlayStation Live. That is the short version. The long version is this. In terms of, I'm okay. It's a lot to unpack here, so I'm gonna do it in parts. So let's start with Miles Morales. The fact that we've known about Miles Morales for about 3-4 months now, right? There was no marketing built around the PlayStation 4 in any capacity, right? When we seen the PS5 event back in June, they showed a lot of games, and some of those games were said to be on PlayStation 4. We knew that Kena, when the event happened and then the event ended, we knew that Kena, Bugsnax, we knew that those games were going to be on PlayStation 4 after the show because PlayStation said so, and people confirmed, developers confirmed, right? When it came to and I'll only stick with Miles Morales. When it came to Miles Morales, there was no say in any capacity that Miles Morales was going to be a PlayStation 4 title as well as a PlayStation 5. There have been multiple articles and interviews, and I'm not talking these fly-by-night articles. I'm talking PlayStation blog articles done with PlayStation and Insomniac. There have been numerous articles, and there have been numerous tweets and posts from Insomniac talking about Miles Morales and how great this game is going to look, play, run, and feel on the PlayStation 5. There has not been any type of talk about Miles Morales being on the PlayStation 4 from the time we knew it was a thing up until this PlayStation 5 showcase this past Wednesday, right? There was ample time for you to confirm with the fans and the consumer base that, hey, look, this is going to be a PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 title, but don't worry, this game is going to be built from the ground up for the PlayStation 5, and a separate team is going to be working, or another team or whatever is going to be working on the PlayStation 4 version of the game. If they would have came out and said it like that, this would not be as big of an issue now. The fact of the matter is, PlayStation positioned themselves, and again, I'm only going to stick with Miles Morales because I know this is going to be a topic later, so I won't speak to PlayStation. I won't speak to Miles Morales. Miles Morales positioned itself as a PlayStation 5 next gen only exclusive.
Yeah.
So everyone moved as such. The fact that it is coming to PlayStation 4 is not what I'm mad about. I'm not angry about that. I'm pissed off at the fact that you your actions don't match your words. This is supposed to be a next gen only title. We believe in generations, blah blah blah, and all these other things. There was ample time to talk about this, but you didn't. Had you have came out the gates saying this stuff, there wouldn't be an issue.
Wouldn't be an issue, exactly.
There would be no issue here. So that's my issue. When it comes to the Ultimate Edition of Spider-Man, that that's cool. That's expected, right? There's expected to be an Ultimate Edition of a game, whatever. And you get the old game and a new game. And realistically, with Spider-Man 2018, them adding all of those things into the game as well. And what it sounds like is the game is not being rebuilt from the ground up for PS5, but it's going to take advantage of a lot of the PlayStation 5's features. That's a great thing, right? But I'd be a hypocrite if I did not say, Insomniac, people that already own the PS4 version of Spider-Man, why can't they just get the PlayStation 5 version for free? That's what I'm looking at. I'm like, I get that you're putting a lot more work into the game.
Yeah.
So I guess you want people to pay for that. And, I understand that.
Rightfully so.
Rightfully so. You want people to pay for it. So I understand that. Like, if you want to pay for that, if because it does sound like they're putting a lot more work into this game.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, like it does sound like they're putting work into it. So that's why I'm like, I'm not too mad about that. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not as mad as other people about that, just because it seems like there's a lot going into this.
Yeah.
Now, what was the last thing?
That was the last
Miles
thing.
Morales,
Ultimate Edition.
What was it? Price?
Yeah, the pricing.
Oh.
How you feel about the Ultimate Edition of having the PS5?
$70, right?
Yeah, $70. Yep.
I mean, listen, that's $20. So ultimately, when you break it down, you're paying $50 for Miles Morales, which is what Miles Morales costs, and then you're paying $20 for Spider-Man 2018 with PlayStation 5 enhancements.
Yeah, I mean, the pricing is not bad in my opinion. Like this right here, a lot of people's comparing this with like Control, but it's kind of a different situation with Control. With Control, they had a PS4 version of the special edition, right? And it told you with that version you'll be able to get the free upgrade path to PS5, but they made a different version of the game Control, but there was nothing really that was added onto it. It was pretty much the same game with all the content that you bought here. You know why this is different too, Bari? Mm-hmm. Because the Ultimate Edition isn't you buying an old game. You're buying the most of your pay is going to Miles Morales, and then you're just throwing in 20 for Spider-Man. Like, there's a brand new game being attached to that Ultimate Edition. No, it's a brand new game, but it's also Spider-Man Remastered is not. It's kind of like The Last of Us Remastered tied in the deal. What they're doing here, but they incorporating it within Miles Morales. Personally, to be honest with you, I would like them to have the free upgrade path. I think it's just a smarter move to do. I think you'll attract more people with it. You can still have the Ultimate Edition there as well, but that will be like a separate thing. For the people that have the game already, I feel like they should have that upgrade. That's how I feel personally. But at the end of the day, real talk, I'm getting the Ultimate Edition. You know what I mean? Because reading this article right here, because before I didn't really read the article, I'll tell you the truth, I didn't read it. But listening to the stuff that they have put into the remaster, and I love the original game, I'm willing to support that. You know what I mean? $20 for all this stuff that you have added in there, new trophies as well. So I'm gonna platinum the game again. You're getting all the DLC. You know, you're gonna have the PS5 features and all that stuff in there. I'm willing to support it. I know a lot of people not going to agree with me and all that stuff, but hey, that's you. You know, I'm gaming for myself, and it's kind of a company that I like already. So I'm willing to support it. You know what I mean? Like, there's always going to be that company. There's always going to be that developer that you're going to be like, okay, I'm going to support you. You know what I mean? And I feel like that is it. But if they do announce something like, oh, you know, Spider-Man, you know, Remastered is going to be a free upgrade path for people that already own the game and all that stuff, I'm not going to complain. You know what I mean? I'm going to be like, hey, cool. You know, it's what it is. Yeah. That's great. Yeah. I think they should do that. But at the end of the day, I'm going to get the Ultimate Edition.
You know, for me personally, the Ultimate Edition was getting bought anyway. You know, especially seeing what they're going to be doing with it. I have no issue. You know, I'll pick up the Ultimate Edition. Sure.
Yeah, and also, guys, Insomniac did not clear up that they're going to offer the free upgrade path to anyone. That was a fake.
That was a troll account.
Yeah, I got caught. I got hit. I got cooked.
That was a troll account.
You know what's funny too? I blame Jack Move Johnny too, because I was watching Jack Move stream, right? And you know, I was also just on my phone, and I heard Jack Move say, "Oh, they offering a free upgrade to Spider-Man." So I went over to Twitter real quick, and I saw the actual tweet, right? And I retweeted it, I liked it, and I was like, "Yo, good move, very smart." And then everybody started hitting me with like, "Fake, it's fake, it's fake." I went back, I was like, "Oh, it's fake." And you know when you already confirm, you already know that it's fake. All the late people, you know, 2 hours, 3 hours later, still hit you, "Yo, Bart, that's fake. It's fake."
Right.
I definitely blame Jack Move.
I was going to retweet it too, and I looked at the name, and I'm like, "That's not a check, that's a clock or something." Like, yo, what is going on? I almost got caught, but I seen it and I'm like, nah, this is fake news. So you know, be careful out there, guys. Whenever
you guys use
conveying information,
you guys use the people that got hit. You know what I mean, to confirm that it was fake. But yeah, Spider-Man is looking great. It's looking amazing. Look at the detail in this picture already, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, if you're not going to upgrade to the PlayStation 5, you have the game to play. I do think it's kind of disheartening that PlayStation definitely snuck that in. They could have easily just announced that when
they announced the game.
The first announcement, because they have multiple articles, multiple explanations, videos on the original release. You know, and they didn't. There's no mention of the PlayStation 4. And knowing that you're going to already do that, you know, it kind of is. You definitely lied.
Yeah, no, you lied.
You lied. You lied, man. Yeah. But
I agree.
The end result is not like a bad thing, but you lied though. Just keep it a stack.
And I'm gonna keep it a stack. You know, had they not have said anything, I wouldn't have thought this was going to come to PS4 because the way it looks.
Yep. But now,
one thing people gotta understand is, you know, 'cause I see people saying, "Oh, now that it's coming to PS4, oh well, look at this. This doesn't look." Stop it, okay? Stop it. The game still looks amazing. You understand? The game still, in my opinion, the game still looks next gen.
Yeah.
Like this game looks next gen. It plays next. From what I'm seeing, it plays next gen. It still looks and feels like it's going to be a next gen game. You understand? So listen, stop it. Stop it. For you guys, it's on PS4. Look at that speck of thing over there on the left. Stop it. Because you capping right now. Stop.
Yeah, I see that dirt, man. The textures ain't right. Yo, but to move it a little bit faster, the next games that was shown was Hogwarts Legacy. Are you interested in that Persona? The trailer looked good, man. It looks pretty good.
It looked great. I'm excited.
Yeah, like I'm not like a Harry Potter fan. I like the movies. I watch the movies and stuff like that. But looking at this game, I was like, whoa, this looks pretty good, man. Definitely has my interest. I'm interested to find out more about it just before I can confirm, like, all right, I'm going to get this game. But they tickle my fancies. I'm not going to front. They tickle my fancies with that. Next game they showed was Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, the single player campaign trailer.
That looks really good, man. Jeez, I love that. That looks so good, man. That looked really good.
And I was watching a lot of reactions, and people was like, "Oh my god, this is so over the top." Like, when have you not played a Call of Duty story campaign?
It's a military shooter. What do you expect here, man?
Yo, Call of Duty campaigns always been over the top. You be blowing up bridges, you're jumping out of buildings, and it's collapsing. Like, it always been over the top kind of stuff. You know what I mean? So I didn't get how people was just like this. And they always talk about they play the Call of Duty campaigns. I like Call of Duty for the campaign. Man, this is crazy over the top. You ain't really play the Call of Duty campaigns because all of them is over the top, man.
It's a military shooter. What do you expect? What are you expecting? Somebody to shooting daisies and roses at people? Like, come on, man.
You know what's funny too? With the Black Ops story, the Black Ops stories always had this like comedic type of vibe to the stories. And you know, like it's serious, but it's also like lighthearted kind of seriousness with the Black Ops stories. And you're definitely seeing that here in this game as well, man. You know, the executions look great. The RC car moving really, really fast. Look crazy. Yo, the whole game looks amazing, man. I can't wait to play the story. I'm definitely going to play the story. I think I might play the story first this time, man. You know, get that story out of the way to see that thing looking like next gen, and keep it moving from there, man, into the multiplayer.
Yeah. I might.
Next game they showed up was Deathloop, Persona, man.
You know, it's funny, when we first seen that game, I wasn't really feeling it too much, but the more I see of it and the more that they flesh it out with the trailers and gameplay, I'm actually becoming a fan. I think I'm going to pick that up.
Yeah, Deathloop looks amazing. Like it's very, very intriguing. That was going to be a day one, you know, launch title for me as well, but you know, it got delayed. Obviously, got delayed. Everybody know that, but it's still a day one for me.
Yeah.
Resident Evil 8, man, Village. How you feeling about that?
This game still looks spooky to me because we haven't really seen any substantial gameplay. You get what I'm saying? This is what, our third time seeing it? Second time?
Second time. Second trailer.
Time seeing it.
Yeah.
It looks. I like the creep factor of it. You know. I don't know. Like when I'm watching the trailer, it still looks choppy in certain places. It's weird. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that, or if, you know, I'm not sure. But it still looks kind of choppy in certain areas.
It's a stream. It's a stream.
It's the stream.
It was a stream. But you ever seen the reactions for like hardcore Resident Evil fans? It looked like they don't give a fuck about the story. Like I'm not the story, the gameplay. They look like they got the merchant got announced, right? And it's like, yo, they lost. It's like, oh, new merchant. Yeah, I was like, yo, bruh, that's what y'all care about. Y'all don't care about how the game is looking and running and all that.
Yeah, I'm like, y'all ain't seeing this trailer. Like it looks. I think Resident Evil might be something that I'm gonna wait on.
Yeah, I was never really a Resident Evil fan like that, to be honest with you. I did like 2 remake though. That was amazing. I didn't get 3 remake. 8 is one of those games I'm going to wait on. 7, I haven't even played 7 yet, to be honest.
Yeah, I haven't played 7. I haven't played 7 either. Yeah, I think I'm going to wait on 8. Okay.
Yeah. Next they had up here was Devil May Cry Special Edition.
Shout out to my boy Dante. Dante was just so fire. That was just so fun. Seeing him fight, and then like I like the sound that Devil May Cry. Like it was just really dope to see. So I'm excited for that. The ray tracing looked really great in that trailer actually, and I can't wait. I think I'm excited for.
Virgil's gonna be a playable character. Also for those that don't know, if you already own Devil May Cry, you don't have to get the special edition to play as Virgil. He's gonna be like a DLC that you can buy. He's gonna be like pretty much like a fighting game character. You have a DLC character, you can just buy him. I don't know how much he's gonna cost. Knowing Capcom is gonna be
that thing gonna be $30.
It's gonna be close. It's gonna be higher than $10. I'll say around $12, $14. But
they might package the character and the PS5 upgrades in one.
No, that's what the special edition is. The package for is $30. The special edition is $30, but if you already have the PS4, and you don't want to buy the special edition, you can buy Virgil separately.
Okay.
So you can still play as him. But yeah, it's gonna be ray traced, 120 frames. They confirmed. They're saying it's gonna be 4K. You got the 4K 30, you got the 1440p 60, and you got the 1080p 120 frames to play it. And yo, from some strange reason, when I look at that trailer, it looked like there's more enemies on the screen, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, damn, I never noticed all these enemies on the screen before. What Devil May Cry.
Power to PS5, man.
Yeah, man. Also, we got Persona's favorite game, Friday. What's it called? Friday Nights at Freddy's.
Oh nah, that's not my favorite game, man. I don't play that.
Five Nights at Freddy's. I apologize.
Five Nights at Freddy's. Yeah, I'm good. I'll pass on that. I ain't trying to play that, bro.
Nah, I know. Didn't you say you like playing that on your phone?
I wasn't interested in that.
I thought you said you like playing on your phone or something, man.
Oh,
Something
nah, not me, bro.
oh, all right. Probably a different persona.
Must be. I ain't never played Five Nights at Freddy's. That's I'm good on that. They could keep that.
Oh,
That's
all
trash.
right. What else did they show? They showed some Fortnite coming to PS5
Trash.
at launch.
Trash.
I think that's pretty much it with the games that they showed, right? Oh,
God of War.
God of
Come on, how
War.
you forget the GOAT, bruh?
God of War got teased, guys, and it got teased for 2021. You think it's gonna hit that date, Persona?
Nah. Nah.
Well, no
The
date.
reason why I say that is because and big shout out to Corey Barlog. I know he's dealing with some personal family issues with his father, and I think his father has COVID, I think, or something like that.
Yeah.
So because he's dealing with his father and things like that, I hope his father gets better. I don't think that the game is going to hit 2021. Because that may slow up. Then again, it might not. We don't know. I don't know. But I hope it hits 2021. But the fact that it's hitting 2021, is this gonna be also a PlayStation 4 and PS5? Like, yo, I'm sorry, bro. Like, because they're saying that they're gonna support the PlayStation 4 for 3 to 4 more years. Is this coming to PS4? Is it gonna be a PS5 only? Is it being built from the ground for PS5?
I think a lot of people is really looking into that too much, because even with PS3 they said it was going to support it for years to come as well, but we still saw PlayStation 4 exclusives, even though some games are on PS3. That just means that PlayStation is still going to put out games for PS4. Doesn't mean that every game is going to be on there. I don't think God of War is going to be on there, to be honest with you. The big shocker though, Persona, is that Horizon Zero Dawn is coming. I mean, Horizon Forbidden West. Horizon 2 Forbidden West is coming to PlayStation 4. That's the big shocker. So Spider-Man Miles Morales, Sackboy A Big Adventure, and Horizon 2 Forbidden West is also going to be launching on PlayStation 4. They announced here. Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead, sorry.
They're saying that additionally, we know that the PlayStation 4 community will transition to the PS5 at different times. We're happy to announce PlayStation 4 version of some of our exclusives. Spider-Man, Miles Morales, Sackboy, Big Adventure, Horizon Forbidden West will also launch on PS4. These three games are designed to take advantage of PS5, and it's unique to next-gen features. Like the ultra high-speed SSD, DualSense controller. PS4 owners will also be able to enjoy these experiences when they launch. PlayStation 4 digital version of the launch games will include a free upgrade to the PlayStation 5 consoles, while the disc versions of these games would include a free upgrade to the PS5 with the Ultra HD Blu-ray disc drive.
Out of all the games, Forbidden Horizon is actually one that hurt the most that I saw that was going to be on PS4. Yeah. I think that's the one that pissed me off the most. I'm going to be honest.
Me too.
That really pissed me off because with PlayStation, with again, with the PS5 event in June, right? When we seeing that and Horizon is talking about, it's bigger, greater, better, all these other things, I'm thinking, and this is coming out this is coming out 2021 at some point. But then seeing this also leads me to believe that this might be an early 2021 title, like March, April, May, around that time. Like I can see that being, a 2021, early to mid 2021 title. That one hurt the most because the way I'm looking at it is, I'm thinking with Horizon, this is supposed to be the mecca. You get what I'm saying? This is supposed to be the creme de la creme, cream of the crop. This is when the PS4 Pro came out, this was a generation defining game because it just looked so beautiful, played so flawlessly. And, all that, especially with it being open world and they were using the new checkerboard techniques and all these other things, it was a marvel. So when you think of Horizon Zero Dawn 2, you think of something that's going to be taking advantage of the PlayStation 5, and it's also going to be the creme de la creme, and it's going to be this game that's just the new technological advances with the new gen and things like that. So I'm just like, this being on PS4, how, and I'm only speaking in the development style of it. How much, how different will the PS4 and PS5 version be? I'm interested to see that when this game comes out. You get what I'm saying? Because flying, potentially there could be flying. The world's supposed to be bigger. The world is supposed to be more vast and things like that. Is PlayStation 4 going to be getting a gimped version of this? Is it going to be like severely?
Well, according to his words here, he's saying that those 3 games were designed to take advantage of the PlayStation 5. Like the words that's being used right now, to be honest with you, with the fact that it wasn't really upfront at first. Now, when I hear your words, kind of, I'm just going to be like, I'm going to take it with a grain of salt, even though it's from the horse's mouth. You know what I mean? Because like you kind of lost that little trust a little bit there. Just being transparent, being open that these games coming to PS4 as well. You shouldn't have waited till this event to say that. You should have announced the game. You should have revealed the game and announced it there, and when the game
and explain to everybody. Like
you could have easily explained it.
Exactly. If you would have announced this stuff in June and explained, look, there's going to be 2 separate versions being created, one for PS4, one for PS5, and it's going to take advantage of PlayStation 5 and all that. I swear, no one would feel like this now. I wouldn't be, because now it feels like we're being blindsided.
Yeah, I would have, to be honest with you, I'd have said like, I wish this was a PlayStation 5 exclusive because you could just do so much more, leave that old hardware alone. But, I would have respected more, because I understand the business side of things. It's a business. You're right. Not everybody's going to upgrade to PS4, but you can't be having 26,000 interviews explaining the reasons why you want people to adopt the PS5 much faster and having real generational exclusives, within these interviews. And then here you hit us with the okie doke when you re-announce the games again, saying, oh, no. Oh, all the interviews that did in the past, no, it's coming to PS4. We understand everybody will transition different times. You should have said that from the beginning, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Don't sit here and try to look good. Like your actions, your words and your actions are not matching up right now, and that's my problem here. That's my problem.
Exactly. Just like what Jack Move said too. They didn't want us to know. Which is a huge red flag. Yeah.
Why didn't you want us to know? Why hide something that really, in the moment, wouldn't have been as big of a deal as it is now? Because even Eric Lempel, because again, when Jeff Keighley was interviewing Eric Lempel, what did Eric Lempel say? Because Jeff Keighley said, and again, guys, warning, we're gonna just say something about Xbox real quick, but then we'll move forward. Keighley said with Xbox doing, supporting the family of consoles with Series S, X, and all this other stuff for up to 2 years and things like that, and doing cross-generational exclusives with Halo and stuff like that. Why, Jeff Keighley ultimately asked Eric Lempel, with PlayStation, you're kind of taking more of a generational separation and you're focusing more on the next gen when it comes to game development. Why is that? And Eric Lempel himself said, with games like Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, it cannot technologically be done on the PlayStation 4 because of how it is built.
Well, that game is a PS5 exclusive, though.
No, it is, as far as we know.
But yeah,
it is. But
if that game doesn't come out if that game comes out with PS4 and they didn't let us know within this blog article, bruh, it's looking scary over there. But I don't think it's going to be on PS4, to be honest with you.
Yeah, no, I don't. As far as we know right now, I don't think it will be either. But at the same time, with what Eric Lempel was saying, and again, what Jim Ryan said in his interview back in May with GameIndustry.biz, right? If you watch my podcast on Thursday, I pointed this out. Jim Ryan himself said, we believe in generations, right? We believe in generations, and we believe in providing and taking advantage of the features and the power and things like that the PlayStation 5 has to offer. And the only way that we can do that is by providing you games that cannot be played anywhere else but PlayStation 5. This is what he said, right? When you say things like that,
Multiple
then
times.
you show, multiple times. When you say things like that, then you show the games that you show. And then when you do these blog articles and things like that, again, Bug Snacks, Kina, all these other games are said to be coming to PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5, but then you omit the details about Miles Morales, Sackboy, Horizon Forbidden West. You omitted these details.
Yep.
Why weren't these 3 games? Because these are not just small these are AAA big budget titles.
And these are pretty much like PlayStation like iconic characters. You got Spiderman, Sackboy, and Aloy.
Yes.
You know
so
what I mean?
The fact that these details were omitted, I'm looking like, why? Why omit these details? These are crucial details. And were you afraid that if you said this, no one would go out and buy the PS5? Even saying that the day that the PS5 showcase happened, and I'm getting ahead of ourselves because we're going to talk about the pre-orders and all that in a second. But even saying it after the showcase, the PS5 is still sold out.
Yep.
Because, and this is the thing that PlayStation has to understand. People that play and buy your games, right? If the PlayStation 4, I don't want to play the PlayStation 4 version of none of these games.
Nope.
So even if you would have told me this in June, the PlayStation 5 would have still been bought. I've got 3 PS5s pre-ordered. The PlayStation 5 would have still been bought. Why? Because why would I sit here and play a GIMP version of the game? My issue is that you omit the details.
For no reason.
You omitted the details for no reason. And now the problem is what you said, or for lack of what you did not say, now has a lasting effect on the hardcore community. And me, Bari, and people that really pay attention to this stuff. Because now you're looking like a liar. You look like a liar. Absolutely. You should have been upfront about this. No one would have been angry. Because you can't sit here, and again, I'm going to mention Xbox real quick, guys. You can't sit here and you say Xbox, what they're doing is wrong with doing cross-generational exclusives, blah, 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 all this other stuff. Then you turn around.
Do the same thing.
And you do the same thing.
And that's not the fan base that said that. That was the actual representatives, the executives that said that, we don't agree with what Xbox is doing. But then you do the same thing with some. To be fair, it's a different story because not all the games that's coming out is going to PlayStation 4 as well. But you still
it is a different story.
You're still doing it though. You're still doing it though.
If you do it in any capacity,
yeah. If it was one game,
you're a liar.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
If you do it in any capacity, you're a liar.
Yeah,
because you're doing it.
But
no one has control over third party. No one has control over, and no one can control what they do. But you control what you do with your studios and your games.
And trust goes a long way when it comes to these platforms, man. You want to be very transparent as possible. Because people, a lot, like I said, a lot of people that watched that showcase, they went to go pre-order right after, right? And in that showcase, he didn't list none of these games coming to PlayStation 4. Not one. Spiderman, you didn't list that. There was no PlayStation 4 listed on that, on the trailer. So,
and all I'm saying is this: you ain't gotta lie, man. I'm a grown man. I'm an adult. You feel me? You ain't gotta lie.
You ain't gotta lie, Craig.
I'm only speaking for myself because really it's all about me. Like I'm a selfish gamer. So whenever PlayStation talks, I feel like they're talking to me, not the community, because it's about me. Anyway, you don't gotta lie to me. You don't have to lie. Because again, had you have said this in June, the PlayStation 5 would still be pre-ordered right here and right now.
Yep.
That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying don't give it to PlayStation 4. I'm not saying nothing that I've been talking about all week has been me saying take it off PS4 and make it PS5 exclusive. Mm-hmm. The only thing I'm saying is if you're going to do that, be upfront. That's it. So let me know if Ratchet and Clank is going to PS4. Let me know if God of War is going to be there. Let me know up front. I got the PS5 already, bruh. You got me. You got my money, man.
I was already
Twice,
sold on
3
PS5
times.
before we even saw a game on the month. You know what I mean? From Mark Cerny's speech, I was already in on a PS4 on PS5.
That's what I'm saying. Because I want to play the games in the best version possible.
Yep.
And I'm willing to spend the money to do that. Everyone's not willing to do that because everyone is not, a lot of people just care about playing the game and not playing the game in its best form. Fair enough. But for me, I love technology. I love new technology, and I love buying technology. You had me back in January. I'll say it like that. You had me all year. You ain't got to lie. You ain't got to sneak around, man.
Yeah, you ain't
Keep it real.
You ain't gotta be a ninja. But yo, to move forward, though, Persona, man. But we could talk about this for hours upon hours, and people still won't get it. At the end of the day, if you are happy that they announced it for PS4 and you liked being lied to, that is cool. But like Persona said, I'm a grown man. He's a grown man. I don't like to be lied to by anybody, by my family, friends. So I'm not going to let a company that I play games on, lie to me.
And give money to.
Yeah. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, just be upfront, man. Just be upfront. But what was a key thing that was announced, though, at the conference, Persona, is this PlayStation Plus collection. All right, so the PlayStation Plus collection is this. For PlayStation Plus members, we have a special new offering on PS5. The PlayStation Plus collection. PS5 owners with PlayStation Plus will be able to download and play a curated library of PlayStation 4 games that define the generation, like Batman Arkham Knight, Bloodborne, Fallout 4, God of War, Monster Hunter World, Persona 5, and many more. The PlayStation Plus collection will be an added benefit to the existing PlayStation 4 benefits that PlayStation Plus members receive for a single subscription price. So no additional costs here for PlayStation Plus collection. This is just a PlayStation 5 benefit that they add in here. So if you already have PlayStation Plus, going into PlayStation 5, you still have that, you will get that benefit of playing these PlayStation 4 games that you might have missed, or you probably want to play again on your PS5 through backwards compatibility. You can do that. But to go into further detail, because I know a lot of people like to, see the picture here. Here are the list of games that they announced there at the conference, right? So below the list of every PlayStation 4 game, including the PlayStation Plus collection on PS5. Be sure to check back, and we'll be updating this guide as when new titles are added to PlayStation Plus collection. So Batman Arkham Knight, Battlefield, Bloodborne, Days Gone, Detroit Become Human, Fallout 4, Final Fantasy 15, God of War, Infamous Second Son, The Last Guardian, The Last of Us Remastered, Monster Hunter World, Mortal Kombat X, Persona 5, Ratchet and Clank, Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, Uncharted 4, A Thief's End, Until Dawn. Yo, they have a lot of PlayStation exclusives in this mug, Persona. Yo.
Yeah, they do. They really do.
So just to be clear, is this PlayStation Plus collection available on PlayStation 4? No. PlayStation Plus collection is a membership benefit only for PlayStation 5. It's an additional bonus for PlayStation Plus members with PlayStation 5. So it's giving you like, okay, I can play these games on my PlayStation 5. That's which is really cool. So right away, if you have PS Plus and you buy a PlayStation 5, it's not PlayStation 5 games. It's PlayStation 4 backwards compatible games, but you have a list of all the exclusives that you might have missed on the PlayStation 4 generation, which if you're a PlayStation fan, it's kind of hard to believe that you missed these games. And do you have to pay extra money? No, it doesn't cost you any extra money. So that's a really cool benefit there for PlayStation Plus subscribers, Persona, man. How you feel about this PlayStation Plus collection?
This is probably a very, very, not probably, it is. This is a really smart business move, right? Because this works in two ways, right? we know that there's going to be a lot of newcomers to gaming or newcomers to the PlayStation on the PlayStation 5. Every generation, more newer and newer gamers get a PlayStation because it's got the games.
Yep.
How do you entice somebody to buy PlayStation Plus? You lay out this plethora of some of the highest rated and highest regarded games of the previous gen. Like, hey, are you new to, so someone boots up their PlayStation 5. For you and I, this is not for us, Bari. For people in the that are listening to us, if you are already on PlayStation 4, you're a hardcore PlayStation 4 gamer, you play a lot of the games and stuff like that, this is not for you. This is not for you. This is not for me. This is not for Bari. This is for the newcomer on a PlayStation 5 that is really getting a huge value here. Pay $60 and you get up to like 15 games, backwards compatible games of the highest regarded games on PlayStation 4. Hey, are you new to PlayStation? Welcome to the PlayStation 5 community. Let's show you what you've been missing for over a generation. Here's a bunch of highly regarded games, highly rated games that we think you will love, all for $60 a year. So buy PlayStation Plus, and you think someone that's new to PlayStation is going to buy that? You think they're going to see all these games and think, wow, let me pay this? You think someone new to PlayStation, especially if they, I bought the PlayStation, I just bought one game or so. Now you got 15 or so games at your disposal, especially if you're new to PlayStation. This is for the newcomers, guys. This is smart. This is smart.
It's definitely a power move here. Just adding an additional benefit to the PlayStation Plus that would incentivize people to keep their PlayStation Plus, or to, get more people to draw into PlayStation Plus. So those people that are probably new to PlayStation and they're like, okay, I got a PlayStation, I got Miles Morales. Oh, PlayStation Plus. Oh, to play the COD, I need that to play COD, but also get to play all these, games. These defining games that I was playing on other platforms, and I ignored the PlayStation 4 for some strange reason. Oh, I'm sold. You know what I mean? But here's some more official features for the PlayStation 5 as well, Persona, because we got to make this clear. Because there's going to be somebody that's, that Jimmy Two Left Feet that's going to come in and like, is the PlayStation 5 backwards compatible? Can I use my VR?
Right.
Can I use my VR that I don't have? So I'm going to explain it real quick. But this was something that was being pushed on Twitter, and I don't understand how people, are missing these features here. So, backwards compatibility, PlayStation play a backlog of PlayStation 4 games on your PS5. We're going to get into that right after this as well. Boosted games or game boost. Enjoy faster and smoother frame rates in a select PlayStation 4 and PlayStation VR games. So they got to give you the selected games. I don't know what they are. PlayStation had to come out with like an FAQ and let everybody know what's going on with that. Upgrade PlayStation 4 games to digital PlayStation 5 games. The PlayStation 5 console gives game publishers the ability to let players upgrade their disc and digital PS4 games to digital PlayStation 5 games. So, letting you know that, if the publishers say that we ain't got no upgrade path, that is on them. And VR is VR integration. Connect your PlayStation VR to your PlayStation 5 console to enjoy supported VR games. To set up PlayStation VR with the PlayStation 5 console, you will need a PlayStation 5 camera, a PlayStation camera for the PlayStation 4, and the camera adapter. No purchase necessary. So yeah, they already explained that if you have a PlayStation 4 camera and you have VR, they're going to send you like a free adapter where you can plug it into the PlayStation, and then from there your PlayStation 4 camera will work. Also in the digital version that works here as well. I know a lot of people was questioning does backwards compatible. It's available in a digital version. I saw some articles going out with that saying that yes, it does. All the same things that you get on the PlayStation 5 physical, you get on the digital. Just it's just a digital console, so no disc tray. But let's get into this Persona, where they are talking about my man Jim Ryan came out and confirmed their PlayStation 5 won't have backwards compatibility with classic PlayStation games. So no PS3, no PS2, no PS1, no PSP, no PS Vita, none of us. Okay? None of us. So here's the actual comment here. So Jim Ryan did confirm, though, that 99% of the PlayStation 4 titles will be compatible with PlayStation 5. So all those people that was pushing that agenda with only 100 games backwards compatible, you're wrong. I was going to finish the statement just saying you're wrong, straight up. So Famitsu asks, we were also surprised when we heard that it will have 99% compatibility with PlayStation 4 titles. By the way, will there be compatibility with PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, and PlayStation 3 titles? Quote, Jim Ryan. We keep in mind that the engineer specialized for the PlayStation 5. As we produced the device, in the midst of that, the PlayStation 4 already has 100 million players. We thought they ought to want to play their PlayStation 4 titles on the PlayStation 5 as well, indeed. So we included compatibility with PlayStation 4. While implementing that, we also focus our efforts on taking in the high speed SSD and the new controller DualSense at the same time. So unfortunately, we couldn't reach that implementation on such compatibilities.
I think
Jim Ryan.
For me personally, I don't care. Like when it comes to like backwards compatibility past place like before PS4, I don't care. Yeah. Like I'm not clamoring for that stuff, man. I'm not clamoring to play that stuff. I really don't care. I only care about PS5 and a couple of PS4 games. Just because. Outside of that, it won't hurt me if they never put this on PS5.
Not at all.
It wouldn't hurt me in the slightest because we're not playing it now. We're not doing it now. How could you even expect this in PS5 and we don't even have this in PS4?
Yeah. But also at the end of the day, you have PS Now,
Yes, you do. Like if they put those in PS Now, fine. But in terms of, I want to be able to backwards compatible, I don't care. I don't care at all. I want my PS5 to play PS5 games, play some PS4 games, and that's really it. And mostly PS5 because that's what I'm buying the console for. I'm trying to play all that. That's it.
Yeah, and me personally, I don't really care about having PS3, PS2, PS1 compatibility. If it's in PS Now, that's just giving you a better incentive to have PS Now. But all these people buying these digital consoles, what the hell are you backwards compatible? What you need backwards compatibility with PS1, PS2, PS3 for? You know what I mean? Unless you bought digital titles. But it will be nice to have it, right? It will be nice to have it. But at the end of the day, am I clamoring for it? No, because I know for sure I'm not going to be playing PS3 or PS2 or PS1 games.
It'd be nice if I was rich too, but I still gotta get up every morning and go to work. So
absolutely, but it would be a cool gesture to have that stuff. But to me, it's not a priority. To be honest, give me new games, give me new experiences, support the PlayStation 5, and I'll be happy. But with the support of the PlayStation 5 Persona, the PlayStation 5, at the showcase, it got announced, the price and release date. And legit right after, everybody was scurrying to pre-order this console, Persona. They was doing the run. The pre-orders for the PlayStation 5 was an absolute mess, Persona. What was going on here? I know PlayStation's getting a lot of slander when it comes to the pre-order because a lot of people can't get their PlayStation pre-ordered. But to be honest with you, the smoothest process of pre-ordering came from PlayStation. If you got it,
hold on. Can I say my story?
Oh yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
All right, so Bari is saying that the smoothest process was the PlayStation, and I agree. At first, I didn't though, because it's smooth, and the fact that the queue and all that is really like dope as hell. And then you sign in and like you see everything that you can buy. When I was in the queue, me and Bari were a minute apart in the queues.
Mm-hmm.
He got in, he was able to get his console. Then when it was my turn, I was in front of the line. It did the chime, and then it put me in another queue, and it said, "We're sorry, we're trying to get you in as quickly as possible." And I had another hour wait at the back of the queue. Then when I logged in, when I finally got in, I couldn't grab the PlayStation 5. I couldn't pre-order or nothing. All I could grab was the accessories. So I was tight. I was pissed. Bari was like, "Yo, I got it." I'm pissed.
Yeah, I know you was. I didn't really want to say it too much because I know you was tight at the back end. But
I was pissed. I was happy for Bari, but I was pissed. I was very, very angry because I'm in my crib. I was like, "What the F?" Like I was really pissed off.
You know when your boy got something and you happy for your boy, but you also wanted but you couldn't get it. So as a friend, I was just like, "Yeah, Persona, I got it," but I didn't want to celebrate that I got it. You know what I mean? Because I knew it would have got him tight.
So I grabbed a headset, the 3D headset, because that's all I really wanted. Because I already have a pre-order at GameStop and at Walmart that has like the charging station, extra controls, all that. So I was like, I don't need to buy none of that stuff here, and I'm buying all my games digital. So I just grabbed the headset because that's all I needed. I bought that, and that was it. Shout out to my boy Bari. And if you follow me on Twitter, I posted it up. So I was like, at PlayStation, what's going on here?
I came through.
But then shout out to my boy Bari. So I'm at work, regular. Bari like, "Yo, go check it again. Check it again. Yo, go back. I'm like, "What are you talking about?" Like, "Yo, they're up. They're up." I'm like, "Up where?" "They're up on the PlayStation thing. Go back in. Get back in the queue." I'm like, "Okay." So I turned on my regular computer. I clicked the link again. It puts me in the queue. The queue moved like super fast. Mm-hmm. And then when I got in, lo and behold, that beautiful PlayStation was sitting there ready to get grabbed. I was like, yo,
Persona making himself sound good, but let me tell you my angle, right? So I was like, yeah, there's no way Persona couldn't pre-order from the PlayStation, invitation. That sucks, you know what I mean? And I didn't want him to not get the console, so I used the same email that they sent you the invitation. I clicked the pre-order thing, right? And I was like, I was scrolling, and it showed both consoles. I was like, wait. I already pre-ordered this joint. Would I be able to get it? So when I tried to, it wouldn't let me. So I was like, "Yo, Persona, go now to the website. Go now, click your link. My man was mad slow at first. He's like, "Okay." I said, "Yo, bro, go now, bro. They have it up." The man was like, "All right, okay." Then he got it. He's like, "Yo, Bari, I got it. I was like, "Yeah, there you go, man." Because
I was hyped.
He was moving like molasses. He's moving like molasses, man. You know what I mean? So
I was able to grab the digital from the invitation because it showed it automatically logged me in and it showed everything. And I was like, "Oh shit, okay." And they still had digital because I wanted a digital console, not physical. And it was there in stock. I grabbed it quick. I paid. I was like, "Yo," I was so hyped. I'm like, "Yo, this is so fun." Because I don't really, on Walmart, I had to grab the physical because they had no more digitals, and I grabbed a digital version at GameStop. But that shit was like almost $700 because it came with all the controls and everything. And I was like, I wanted to make sure I had, one is for my brother, my little brother, and stuff like that. And one is a backup. So I wanted to make sure everything was good. You feel me?
Yeah. Yo, quick shout out to my man Foxing around, man. Today's his birthday. Happy birthday to my man Foxing. I'm chilling with Austin. Yeah, shout out to my man Foxing around, man.
Happy birthday, man. So yeah, it's funny because the PlayStation invitation thing was the smoothest out of everything.
Yep.
I was amazed at how smooth it was. And I'm very happy. I'm
Yo,
very happy.
but let's talk about the pre-order mess though, because right after the show, so Sony said that retailers, the pre-order will go up tomorrow, but they also emailed everybody on that Wednesday, or you might got it like 12 a.m. in the morning, where you got the email saying that their pre-orders begin the Friday. So retailers took it upon themselves to, open up them pre-orders early. I guess they had people running in their stores and all that stuff. It was like, yo, no way I'm going to deny somebody a purchase right here. You know what I mean? So they was like, oh, pre-orders is open. And it became an absolute mess where GameStop, Walmart, Target, Sam's Club, Best Buy, all sold out. Amazon sold out. All sold out PlayStation 5 super, super quick. And already they saying that they're breaking records with the PlayStation 5 more than the PS4 pre-orders. And also Amazon has emailed people that, has, signed up for pre-orders, hitting them with the whole, we can't really confirm that, you're going to get your PlayStation 5 the day it launches. So there might be a delay for those people that have pre-ordered Amazon that didn't pre-order anywhere else, that you might get your console a little bit late. But they always send that email out just to cover their backs. You know what I mean? If you don't get your junk on time, it's like, hey, we sent that. Can't fault us. But don't be too disheartened when it comes to that, because you still can. It's still a possibility you get it there. Especially when they get more shipments in. It's still a possibility that you can, get your console, day one. But your Persona, how you feel about this pre-order mess, man? Because that Wednesday night, I was in your situation. Well, I was frustrated, bro, because I couldn't do nothing. I had to get a console that I didn't really want. Not say I didn't really want, but I didn't want the physical edition. But I had to pretty much just go for it because it was the only one available, at Target. Well, how you feel about everything, man?
So yeah, I don't think it was PlayStation's fault when it comes to the whole pre-order mess. I think it's actually the retailer's fault, because the PlayStation, they tweeted out and said pre-orders will go live tomorrow at select retailers, right? I think it's, common sense would tell you Amazon, Best Buy, Walmart, common sense would tell you that those are select retailers. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so PlayStation lets you guys know that pre-orders go live tomorrow. Get ready. Retailers broke that street date and put pre-orders up that day, that like literally like an hour after the showcase. Pre-orders were going up. Like there were reports of, pre-orders up in Germany and in UK stores. And then the pre-orders were up and, started coming up in American stores around like 8:00 at night. Because I was in a podcast with Sick and I'm like paying attention to Twitter because I'm seeing like all these reports about pre-orders. So I'm like really paying attention. And the pre-orders, they said, pre-orders up in America, starting to show up here, there, and everywhere. I'm like, oh shoot, I need to get up out of here. I'm like, yo, hold on, let me get on the phone with my boy and make sure, like, I'm trying to make sure pre-orders are set.
Mm-hmm.
I saw shout out to Digital Foundry. Digital Foundry retweeted Digital Foundry deals, and because Digital Foundry deals said that pre-orders were up at Walmart. I clicked the link. Pre-orders were indeed up. I sent you the link, and I sent Highs the link, and I went in and pre-ordered my stuff. And I had got ahead of it because it was like super easy. Then, you start seeing the waves of stuff happening all over the place. With GameStop, GameStop was having like the GameStop's website thought it was a DDoS attack, so they were blocking everybody from going into the website.
Yeah, because the bots that people set up.
And then, what's the other one? Best Buy was messing up. Target was messing up. Like I had it in my cart, and I was trying to go out, and when I clicked checkout, it said no longer available. I said, what?
Yo, that's what happened with me. So Target, what happened to me is that when you gave me that link and I clicked on it, I was like, damn, I gotta get a physical. I had to put in my information as far as like address and all that stuff. And when I was doing that, it refreshed on me, and then my cart was empty, so I had to re-add it in there. I was like, yo, tell me this ain't real right now, bro. So I'm trying to type as much as fast as possible. I'm messing up, deleting stuff, and making sure everything is right. And then it finally went through, man. It finally went down. I was like, yo, Jesus.
And because Bari was tight because he couldn't get it from Walmart, and I kept sending him different links, like, because, you know, everyone started, you know, that's when pre-order started hitting everywhere. I'm sending him the Best Buy link. I'm sending him the Target link. I'm on the phone with him trying to make sure he could get his shit and all that. Yep. I was like, damn, bro, it was wild.
I was tight. I was tight too, because Persona was like, tight. Yo, click the link, Bari. I said, yo, bro, I already clicked the link. I'm on it. It's gone. There's nothing there. He's like, yo, nah, try again. Keep refreshing. Yo, bro, what do you think I've been doing? I'm refreshing this joint all day. You know, and then we was on a 3-way call. Everybody getting their gems. Like, yo, I'm just going to go to GameStop. But then I look at the time. It was like, yo, I got like 30 minutes. There's no way I'm going to get that joint.
You're not going to make it. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And it's funny because GameStop's, like, if you went in the store, they talking about they only had 15. My best friend, he said that his GameStop only had 20, and only 4 of them were for digital editions. And I'm like, what? Yo, it was crazy.
Let me explain GameStop as well, man. A lot of these retailer stores, right? The employees, the GameStop get more than that 15, hands down, right? Mm-hmm. But the employees, they book it for themselves before they book it for anybody else. So say they have like 5 employees that work at GameStop within a week, they will put that 5 to the side, right? And it was like, oh yeah, we got the 15 pre-ordered. Also, they have to have enough for walk-ins as well. So you know, that GameStop that had 15 there, right? Most likely they probably had about like 30 or 40 consoles that they booked for that GameStop, you know, for that PlayStation when it launches. But they already just booked some for the employees, or the employees did that, and they have to curate some for the walk-ins on day one. You can't have no consoles available day one, and then you have the ones that, you know, available for the pre-order. So you separate them. But that's what it is with GameStop and all the retailers. But GameStop, I know GameStop does that, because I know people that work at GameStop, and that's what they always do. They're like, yeah, hell yeah, I reserve my shit. They're like, of course I reserve my junk. It happened with PS4. It happened with games, collector's editions. They put their junks in the back, and it's like, oh yeah, we only got 3 collector's editions. Nah, so what about those? Oh, that's already, yeah, all right, that's for you. That's for you.
That's crazy.
But the pre-orders was a mess, though, man. It was a mess. Hopefully, really and truly, I do hope that, you know, everybody in the PlayStation Nation, right? If you outside the PlayStation Nation, you know, good luck. But hopefully, everybody in the PlayStation Nation do get their consoles pre-ordered, and you know, I just want everybody happy with their console. So everybody get it day one. Everybody happy, unbox their joint. We on there playing and, you know, having a grandiose time, man. On PS5. But
yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait, man. You know, when I get my consoles, I'm gonna smell them.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna open up that console, smell the console, man. You know, get that new console smell.
Absolutely, man.
But I'm excited, though. I'm excited. It's really dope. Really excited to.
So yeah, some pics came out online too, Persona. About how the PlayStation 5, how big it is. You know, this is an actual unit of the PlayStation 5, and yeah, this looks like this little button right here. It looks like it's gonna be one of those things where you press it to pop it open, so you can put that.
That's a big boy.
You know what I mean? This is the physical edition. Is it the physical or this is the digital? Because this looked very
that's the
oh yeah, this is the physical. Cause I see the line here. Yeah.
You see the back. You see the bottom right.
Yep.
That's where the disc tray would go.
So this is according to the FCC. You know, they have the console, how big it is. You know, FCC, they got to test these things. They got to make sure everything is ready so it can be put out for, you know, whatever region it is. Well, here, North America.
You definitely need a stand to sit this thing up, man. Like, just look, you can't stand this thing up on this thing. You gotta definitely have the stand.
Yep, the stand's right here.
You gotta have it, yeah.
Stand's right here. Also, the stand comes with the console, guys. So yeah. But yeah, I'm happy about the 2 extra USBs here. Very, very happy about that. You have your Ethernet port, your HDMI. This is HDMI 2.1, and then your AC port right here. And yeah, this is all vents, bro.
All of it is vents. You got to, man. You got to.
Yo, all vents around this console. You have vents down here
all
in
around
the
the whole thing.
Yep, vents in the back, vents in the front. There's vents everywhere, man. But yeah, console looking good, man. I'm definitely digging it. Looking sexy.
Excited.
Very, very happy about this, man. But
it looks great.
To let me see if I'm missing any news here. Oh, the size confirmations. All right, so we have some size confirmation of some of these games where Demon Souls is confirmed to be 66 gigabytes minimum. For Demon Souls here, let me zoom in so you guys can see that. 66 gigs minimum. Then you have Spider-Man Ultimate Edition, which is 105 gigs. A lot of people is very surprised by this. Spider-Man, the original game, is a big game. That's one of my biggest games with all of the DLC and all that stuff. That thing like 90 something gigs. Spider-Man, bro. And here they cut it down to, I'm guessing it's going to be 50 something gigs because Spider-Man Miles Morales is 50 gigs for the PlayStation 5, right? So the Ultimate Edition, which includes a remaster of the game, you can definitely tell that there's some compression there. Whatever compression tools that they're using for the PS5 is much, much better, because to get both games, I only fit it in 105 gigs, which the original Spider-Man game is like a 90 something gigs with the DLC. That's very impressive in how I look at it. But
the sizes. I'm very impressed with the sizes. You know, especially with the Spider-Man Ultimate Edition. That's two full-fledged open world games on one.
Yep.
That's
Spider-Man. That's Spider-Man. The remaster is the Spider-Man game built for the PS4 5, right? With the DLC, all the additional stuff in there, and you have the Spider-Man Miles Morales game, both like 50 gigs. That's very impressive. Like I say, go on your PS4 right now, your PlayStation 4 Pro, and look at Spider-Man speeds. I mean, not speeds. The size. It's like 90 something gigs, bro. Like 96 or 98. One of them. It's one of my biggest games on my PlayStation 4, for sure. Go look.
So Spider-Man is 70 gigs. The bundle
with a DLC. Everything. You have that?
Yeah. DLC. Everything's downloaded. Let me look. Need to make sure. Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, 70 with everything.
Well, I exaggerated. I apologize.
Oh no, I don't. They're installed. Yeah, they're installed. Because each DLC is only, so the Heist is only 2.2 gigs, Turf War is 1.6 gigs, and Silver Lining is 2.4 gigs.
Yeah.
So that's all just Spider-Man the game, bruh. Jesus, 70 gigs.
So I was wrong, guys. Sue me. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's still a decent amount of minimum compression that they're doing here. Well, not minimum compression, but they're compressing the game a little bit here.
Yeah, they're compressing the game, bro. Like it's
if they remastering all that.
70 plus 50 is what? Like 140 or something? 130? This game is only, 105 gigs? There's definitely some compression. There's definitely some serious compression going on here.
I'm saying with the updates and all that stuff with the game, you know, you would think it's going to be a much, much bigger game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that cracking is cracking out. You know what I mean? But yo, what's on the topic time, man? Let's get into the topic. Did you think PlayStation nailed the PlayStation 5 showcase? And did they do a good job on selling the PlayStation 5? I mean, the second question is probably, gonna answer that yourself.
All right, let's talk about Jim Lion Ryan. The PlayStation 5 showcase was amazing. there was something there for everybody. And for me personally, Kingdom Hearts alone put that at a 10. You feel me? This showcase was
Final Fantasy.
This was like E3 times 3. You feel me? So E9.
This felt like an E3 kind of show.
This felt like an E9, bro.
Yeah.
It felt like an E3 show because there was just so much goodness in the show, bro. Like I couldn't believe, like, they started the show with a megaton and ended it with a megaton. I'm amazed, bro. So yes, they did a very, very, very good job with the show.
Yeah, I agree. Outside of Jim Ryan and all the back information, the actual event was amazing, man. I give like a 9 out of 10. Seeing Final Fantasy 16 there, that blew me away, man. I was done right there. Like I wanted to see the Miles Morales and all that stuff, but I was done right there. I was like, end the show. It's over.
It's over. I kept saying it was over.
You ain't got to give me no more. Just end the show right there. I'm good.
Just give me the dates. Yep. Give me the dates and the price, and I'm good.
I'm sold. You know what I mean? I don't need no exclusives. I'm sold right there. Final Fantasy 16. Let's keep it moving.
And what was the second question?
Did they do a good job on selling you the PlayStation 5 or selling the PlayStation 5?
Yes, they did a great job with selling me the PlayStation 5. I have to own a PlayStation 5. You have to. Because games play best on the PlayStation 5.
Absolutely.
The games play best on the PlayStation 5. You have to own it. I do, at least. I have to own it.
I'm gonna look at this PlayStation 5 showcase and how much viewers it has. 1 second up. Yo, so far the English version has 4.5 million views, bruh.
Jesus Christ.
So Spiderman gameplay demo, that has 3.4 million views. Hogwarts Legacy has 5.9 million views. Five Nights at Freddy, bruh, 3 million views. The PlayStation Plus Collection trailer, 1.9 million views. Fortnite, 1.1 million views. Final Fantasy 16, 668K views.
I'm very surprised at that. I figured that would be way higher.
The Village, 514K views. Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War new trailer, 361K views. Devil May Cry, 319K views. Opening Scissor Reel, we don't gotta talk about that. Oddworld, 182K views. It's a massive success, man. Hogwarts trailer was actually the most viewed trailer outside of the actual event. So these are the separate trailers of the show.
You know what's funny too? Like they showed 3 games. Never, like, there was new shit. There was new stuff here, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
Final Fantasy 16, Hogwarts, Harry Potter, and God of War. 3 brand new megaton. That's megaton games right there, bruh.
Yep. So yeah, I agree. They definitely did a good job on selling that PlayStation 5 because look what happened with the pre-orders, and you know,
people breaking down doors for them pre-orders.
It's record-breaking numbers for these PlayStation 5s. The digital. I remember we had a lot of conversations with people about the digital console and how y'all threw me for the okie doke. Y'all definitely threw me for the okie doke because everybody was like, nah, man, people want their physical collection. I'm a collector. I like to stack my physical game disc. Right now on the PlayStation Invite, you know, pre-order through PlayStation, the only console left is the physical. The digital all gone. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, yo, I don't know what's going on here. I thought people was going to get that physical over the digital, but that pricing definitely comes in clutch. That $399, man. A lot of people say, hey, man, I'll sacrifice that digital. I mean, my physical collection.
They threw their convictions out the window. They said, oh, yeah, I hate digital, quote unquote, but
Yep.
That $400 price cat, I'll accept it.
Like, yo, for $400? Oh yeah, that's okay. I'm good. I'm good with that, man. But so yeah, a short little topic because we pretty much talked about all of that stuff within the news. But quick little topic before we get up out of here, Persona, man. A nice little surprise from the people over at Treyarch, where they made PlayStation 4 owners be able to play the Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War Alpha. So they open that up to PlayStation 4 owners, where if you have a PlayStation 4, you can go right on the store and download that alpha and play the game. So we're just going to give our quick impressions of the alpha. And go ahead, Persona, man. What's your thoughts on the alpha? The good, the bad, and the beautiful.
All right, so Call of Duty Cold War Alpha is a really, really fun game. I Treyarch is just so great at making CODs. They really are the best. I love the game a lot. It when we first started playing it yesterday, there were some hiccups with like how the game ran. Some skipping, some lag and things.
Oh yeah, I know you're talking about.
Skipping, skipping and lag and things like that. But it's been a lot smoother this morning when I was playing. So I'll start out with the guns. Guns feel great. I made the mistake of going to the AK-74U first, and now it's hard for me to pull away from anything. I can't pull away because I murder with this gun. But I was able to use some of the other guns like the XM4, the MP5, the AK-47, and things like that. And those guns are also very, very good. The created class is really solid. I actually like it a lot. I know I hope it's going to be a little bit deeper than that in terms of the amount of perks and things like that. I think this is just alpha, so they're not really letting you see everything, I'm pretty sure. But from what we've seen so far with the guns feel nice. Some of the guns can use a bit of work in terms of ARs. Like I feel like the AK needs a bit more work. It's a great gun, but I just feel like it can be tweaked just a tad. XM4 solid gun. It's a solid, especially for a starter AR. It's probably the best of its class, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
it's pretty much the commando.
It is. Yeah, I remember. So far, I think that the XM4 it has a little bit more recoil than the Commando. I remember the Commando being like a laser, but it is the Commando. It's a different variant of the Commando. But yeah, go ahead. My bad.
That's cool. The lobby system's tight. The
voted
you
on
can vote maps and things like that. Thank God.
Stay in the lobby.
Yeah, we can actually stay in the lobbies, which is thank God for that. When it comes to the maps are cool. The only map that I really hate right now is the satellite map, which is the desert map. And that's because of that Dunes desert area, because everyone sits over there and they snipe, and it's hard to get over there because of the hills and all that stuff. So like, if you're running up on a hill, somebody just snipes you off real quick. And I really can't get a grasp of that map yet. But today I'm playing it hardcore, and I'm really gonna figure that map out because I really want to master that. You was
cooking on that map though.
Yeah, I cook a couple times, but you know how we play COD, man. We run routes. You run your route, I run my route, and we have our routes that we run, and we know the spawns. For some reason, with satellite, I can't get a good route.
To be honest with you,
I can't get a good route going on that map, and that's because there's two. I don't know, like it's still technically a 3-lane style map. Technically,
it is, yeah.
But the routes that we normally run on COD when we play COD games, you have that starter route of where you initially will run to get 2 to 3 kills, and then you got the roundabout route that you will run to get a cleanup. You get what I'm saying? And then you got your outside route, you got your inward route, and then you got your stationary routes. I can't get a good flank route on satellite. I can't get a good flank route, and I can't get a good stationary route. I thought that the satellite area was a good stationary route that's only good for objective non-objective based games modes.
Yeah, like the thing with me, it's I out of all the maps, I like that one the most is the satellite one, because it's not that map where you have to be stationary. It's that map where you constantly moving, pacing back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Like my highest kills came from that map, even though we raged on that map as well. Because I do agree with you that Dune area, they have to block off something in that map area, man. That Dune area, you can't have a perfect sight to the mid of that map like that, because the snipers have way too much of an advantage in that map. You got to have more block off situations,
and they see everything on the other side of the map standing over there.
You can't see them, bro. You can't see them.
Yeah, you can't see them. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
They would, it's gunfight engagements against snipers on that Dune area. They can just
very hard
peel back. Oh, you're done. You're done.
It's very hard. Go ahead, give me some of your thoughts. We'll kind of bounce off each other.
Oh no, I really like the game. I love the movement. It definitely took me a while to get used to the running, because it's like a momentum type running. It's not just like a boom off the rip type running, kind of like older cards. The sliding feels good. The jump feels good as well. It's just something I got to get used to. You know what I mean? I can be quick to say I wish the jump shotting was the same as like older, Black Ops games, where it doesn't have like a fall animation. You know what I mean? Because you have to actually fall before you can, get the gun really sighted up now. But it's just something that you just gotta, get used to and learn to master it. You know what I mean? But the movement feels real good. The guns feel really good. The AK feels really good. The AK-74U feels good. I like the map so far. The 3 maps that we can play on, I do like them. I do have some issues with satellite, but out of all of them, I feel like the pacing with that map, with the spawns and all that stuff, like it's really good, because I can run around and get to people. I can cut through this area and get to them. Flank, it's not like a flank though. You know what I mean? That make any sense? It's not like it's a flank. It's just running, because you can't really flank in that map. You're going to get smoked, to be honest with you. But
yeah, you cannot flank in this game, bruh. Like, it's really, really hard to flank in this game.
And
because even with Ninja on, these dudes still hear you, bro. It's not as bad as Modern Warfare, but it's pretty close with them footsteps.
Yo, even when there's something bugged with it, because even when I'm just walking, I can still hear my footsteps. Shouldn't be like that. I understand the running at full speed and all that stuff. I definitely understand that, but you can't be hearing so loud and clear even with Ninja on. They gotta just bring it back to the regular what it was. That's all you gotta do, man.
Real quick side note. So PlayStation, go to PlayStation's Twitter right now. They just apologized for the pre-orders. So PlayStation says, let's be honest, PS5 pre-orders could have been a lot smoother. We truly apologize for that. Over the next few days, we will release more PS5 consoles for pre-order. Retailers will share more details, and more PS5s will be made available through the end of the year.
Okay, let's be honest. I like how you started that, because you haven't been honest. You know what I mean?
I'm about to retweet and be like, good on PlayStation for apologizing. I feel like retailers should be apologizing as well. They're the ones who opened pre-orders early. PlayStation said pre-orders were going to go live after a day after the showcase. Retailers opened early, so I feel like retailers should be apologizing too.
No, PlayStation should apologize too. They should apologize.
No, I'm saying retailers should be apologizing as well.
Okay, yeah. But not, as the manufacturer, you're going to take the heat for it.
True.
But in reality, the retailers did jump the gun. But this is good news, though, that, there's going to be more releasing for people to pre-order in a few days. Retailers will share more details as well. So they're communicating to retailers like, yo, what the hell are you doing? You know what I mean? And more PS5s will be available throughout the end of the year. So that's good news. You might couldn't have pre-ordered, right away, in the hype of everything. But trickle it down, you would be able to get your pre-orders, which pretty much everybody, I understood that. I knew that was going to happen. But it's good on them to apologize. And I like the fact that they said, let's be honest. That's how you need to apologize throughout the rest of the year. Addressing Horizon Zero Dawn, Spiderman, all of them joints. You need to address that too, in my personal opinion. You know, Jim Line Ryan needs to come out there and say something as well to keep it a buck.
Yeah.
But back to Call of Duty real quick. So I have a few issues with Call of Duty, Black Ops Cold War, and I highlighted them here on my Twitter here. But 1 second as I pull them up. Okay, so here they are. So fixes I want Treyarch to do. Ninja, that ain't no dead silence. Bring back dead silence. You can't be up putting out a tweet here. Yeah, dead silence is back. Ninja, whatever. Ain't nobody quiet. Ghost needs to be buffed. I know I'm saying that, but Ghost needs to be buffed.
Ghost is bad, bro. Like you cannot.
You gotta have it where you're also walking and running. If you're in some type of movement, Ghost should be active. You guys see the stream. Persona knows how I play this game. I'm always running. Yo, bro, I'm running and dudes is still knowing where I'm at with UAVs on. I'm just like, what? Wait, how did he know that I'm here? You know what I mean? Where the dudes is already aiming down before they even hear me or anything. They're already aiming down sights. I'm like, wait, there's no way that you know that I'm here. I did not stop. I'm still moving. So they got
one of the biggest.
Yeah, go ahead. No, go ahead.
One of the biggest, like, this is something that, like, and when we were watching the multiplayer reveal, I knew that this was going to be an issue. And now playing the game, this can be game breaking. The kill streaks. Cut this requisition bullshit off. Bro.
Yes.
You've got to. Everyone cannot get a trophy, man. Everyone can't get a trophy here. The entire game, spy plane. Like, yo, the whole game, I'm spending most of my time with my rocket pointed to the damn sky.
Yeah.
Because, you know, Bari, I'm the guy, like, when we play COD, I'm always the one shooting down the UAVs and stuff. I've always been that type of player in COD.
Take them out.
I don't like UAVs because I don't really use Ghost that much. So I don't like UAVs. I shoot them just down, whatever. Spy plane. Like, I can't keep up.
Like, back to the point where you ain't got that much rockets.
I only got 2 rockets, bro. And I'm like, bro, this is too much. And then you got people getting artilleries and napalms and all these other kill streaks, and they go 20 and 30.
Yo, that's a huge important part right there, Persona, because right now how the score streaks are is that everybody's like a suicide bomber, right? How everybody's running, they don't give a damn if they die, because they know if they get one touch on you and somebody kill you, or they get the kill, they getting points and they streaking up, or they getting these multiplier points. Whereas if they die, it's not resetting. It just continues to go. So people's just running around crazy. They don't give a damn if they die. I've seen people that go like 20 and like 21 and they got a napalm strike. They got an attack chopper. I'm just like, that shouldn't be, man. That shouldn't be. Those things need to be earned. I don't care how much points it takes to earn them. It should not be. If you're gonna put requisition in there, then put that as a perk, but don't have it as the overall score streak. That is just insane to me, bro. As Persona said, dudes is calling spy planes back to back. Normally in Call of Duty, like, say I have a spy plane, Persona have a spy plane. Persona's like, yo, Bari, I got a spy plane, I'm about to pop it. I was like, all right, I'll wait on mine. But in this game, you don't care, because you pop that spy plane. Oh, you're gonna, once you pop the spy plane, it goes on a cooldown before it can reset to get a new one. But you're always gonna get a new one regardless if you're gonna die. So in a match, you would get like 5 spy planes. You get like 4 spy planes without no fear of dying.
No effort, bro. No effort.
It's crazy, man. The top chapter is trash, though. It is trash. I took that off as well. But they got to tweet that, man. They got to tweet it. Also, there's a bug with the fast mag where if you're reloading, it doesn't put the full ammo in the clip. Like, that was getting me bodied a lot yesterday, where I was getting frustrated because I'm thinking I reloaded and I got the full ammo in my clip, but I only have 7 bullets and I'm shooting and I'm losing a lot of gun engagements. And I was like, oh, so I had to take off that fast mag because it's bugged right now. But that being said, it is an alpha. It's a lot willing to change here. then the beta will definitely see what have changed. But I definitely think Treyarch needs to take in mind with that score streak. If anything, the score streaks is definitely the biggest issue in the game, in my personal opinion. Definitely.
Biggest issue. Yeah, it's the biggest issue. The score streaks is the biggest issue because people shouldn't be getting napalms and chopper gunners and all this, and their kill death does not match that of someone that would get something like that in a regular COD.
Yeah, and they all have it queued up, bro. You got like 4 people with a chopper gunner. How is that possible? 4 people with a attack chopper. How is that possible? Dudes is going like 20 and like 22. How you get an attack chopper? Come on, man.
They got to get rid of that. They have to get rid of that.
There's another thing too. There's something going on with how they equate for their score. I don't know what it. Yo, bro. There's one game I played. I was like 38 and like 7. And it had me like 3rd. I had the most damage on the team. I had the most objectives because it was kill confirmed. And they had me 3rd in points. I'm like, what is going on? Like, I don't know what's going on here. There's a lot of bugs with the stats. What's going on here? They gotta fix that up, man. Because I'm a stat whore. You know what I mean? I like to look at stats. I like to see how I'm doing, because that's how I analyze my own gameplay and how to improve. So I need those stats to be on point. You know what I mean? Well, what I'm doing. But that's pretty much it. My thoughts. But overall, it's a way better game than Modern Warfare. I'm having a lot of fun with the game, but it does have some issues. It's not perfect. And just address those issues, and we're going to be a-okay, man.
Yeah, a lot of what Bari said is definitely true. And I agree.
Yeah,
I agree. Like, a lot of that stuff needs to be fixed. It's definitely stuff that.
Yeah, we saw the PlayStation tweet. We put it up there on the screen. And shout out to PlayStation for apologizing, man. I need 2 more apologies.
Skill-based matchmaking is still in this game. Yeah, but me and Bari are sweats as well. That's the thing. We're sweats. And still, you got scrubs getting this stuff, bruh.
Yeah. Like I said.
A sweat from a scrub.
Yeah.
Scrubs are getting this stuff.
A sweat is not going to go 20 and 22. You know what I mean? But, a sweat is they're going to have, like 40, and they're going to have less deaths. But in this game, you can have more deaths than kills and still earn those score streaks, because it's all about the points that you're earning. Which is crazy to me, to be honest. Yeah. But Persona, that's episode 8, man. It's in the books. We are done, man. It's been a fun show today, man. A lot of PlayStation news. I don't want nobody complaining that we mentioned Xbox 2 times. And, we had no slander for the Xbox. We just mentioned it because we just want to put some factual stuff out there. Yeah. But,
we're episode 8. We're officially like 2 months. 2 months old.
2 months in the books, man.
2 months old podcast, man. That's
man. Happy 2 months to us. Hit the like button, guys, if you guys haven't done that. If you do enjoy the stream, hit the subscribe button as well, man. We're trying to get to a goal of 1,000 subscribers, and it will be much appreciated if you guys can hit those 2 buttons to help us grow. If you guys enjoy the podcast and you want more people to get in here, you want more eyes on the podcast, you'll have to do those things like subscribing and hitting the like button, also sharing as well. That helps too. But we appreciate everybody that do those things there as much as possible, man. But Persona, man, hit us with your outros. Let the people know what you're doing throughout the week or the weekend or the upcoming week.
Definitely. Ladies and gentlemen, we really appreciate y'all's support, man. We really thank you guys for coming through to the podcast. Really, really fun. Really, really, really fun show. It's always good to get together with my boy Bari and talk some PlayStation games and news with y'all. We really hope y'all enjoyed the show. If you did enjoy the show, please, like the button, subscribe, share out the stream if you haven't already. That helps us out tremendously because like Bari said, we're trying to get to 1K and beyond subscribers. And we can only do that with your help and support. So we appreciate you guys so much. And for me, man, I am Persona, also known as Gaming with Persona. You can follow me on Twitter at Persona Speaks. I'm finally at 800 followers. I'm hyped.
Hey.
Closing in on that 1K pretty soon. I feel like that 1K is gonna be getting here pretty soon. So definitely follow me on Twitter if you have not already. Also, this week, on Tuesday, I've got J Main on for an interview with When Persona Interviews. That is going to be really fun. I can't wait for that, man, from the Press Star crew. This weekend, I'm playing, I'm streaming COD all weekend, man. Like I'm gonna eat. Also, I'm gonna be on Scumcast. Shout out to Ash and Luca and the crew over there.
Scum Nation.
I'm gonna be a guest on Scumcast, Scum Nation, on at 4:00 today. So make sure you guys check out Ash and Luca's channel, Scumcast. So I'm really excited for that, to really be on that show and talk some gaming with those folks over there. And then I'm streaming COD tonight, tomorrow night, and Monday. I'm going to do a When Persona Speaks, and we're going to do a COD impressions of the alpha, likes, dislikes, hopes, things like that. Tuesday, interview with J Main. Really excited for that. Then for the rest of the week, we're going to play it by ear and see how things go.
Man, like my man Persona said, the subscription or the YouTube channel link is right there in the chat, guys. Hit that link and subscribe to my boy Persona, man. And for me, it's going to be a COD weekend. I don't know if I'm going to stream tonight. I will be playing tonight, but I don't know if I'm going to stream tonight. I'll just probably join Persona in his stream. But Sunday, it's COD Sunday. Yes. It's gonna be. You might see like a 10-hour stream.
I was gonna, and it's the last day too. So
yes, sir, man. So COD Sunday is coming back, guys. I know you guys haven't heard about that in a long time. It's like, what? Bari bringing back COD Sunday? What? I ain't had that since 2019. You know what I mean?
Yeah, COD Sundays is coming back, man.
Yes, sir, man. Also within the week, I'm going to be doing a Final Fantasy 16 breakdown analyst video, giving my theories here and there, and throughout that game's development, I'll be trying my best to give you guys the latest news with that game and 7 remake as well. So definitely tune in for that. I'm still deciding if it's going to be a Monday or a Tuesday. Well, most likely it's probably going to be Monday. Monday night, one of those days. It's going to be nighttime. And yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Thank you guys for coming through. I definitely appreciate it. Oh, if you want to subscribe as well, there's a subscription link to my channel right there, Jay Bari. I forgot I had named my channel Jay Bari PS Nation. That's crazy, right? But yeah, man, it's been a great show, guys. Appreciate it. How many likes we at? Man?
64.
We had 64 likes, guys.
And we had 160 people in here.
Let's get that like button up. Hit
the like button, folks. We appreciate y'all.
By the stream is ending, earlier. By the end of today, let's get that thing over 100 likes, man. We're gonna start. Also, we're gonna be coming to iTunes very, very soon, guys. So stay tuned for that. Where if you guys just want to, listen to while you're on the phone or driving and all that good stuff, we have that. We're gonna have that available for you guys very, very soon. So stay tuned for that. And hopefully that would attract a lot of, other, PlayStation Nationers, out there. So yeah, we'll definitely see. But with that being said, what's up, PlayStation Podcast? Episode 8 is in the books. And we'll see you guys next week. Same time, same place. My boy Persona and myself. But we gone. Deuces. You have earned a trophy, guys. We go!